Hello.
Hello.
You've caught me trying to quickly get a 7-Up out before the stream started, but I was too late and I just ran up the stairs and I'm out of breath. Woo! Good evening. Oh, hello. Welcome to another evening of mystery, of horror, of whatever, barely prepared gameplay. I'm hoping that we can get this in and out.
Crane is gone.
Bye. That's sad. Hello everyone. There's a few people here. That was so loud. Sorry. Oh, but did we get a BP raid? Thank you, BP. If so, if not, I take it back. If not, then why not? You did. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Tonight we have the glorious Grace. Oh, let's alliteration, everyone. Glorious Grace Anderson. We have the oh, you've already alliterated yourself. The meddlesome Martha. No surname necessary. We have the Virginia, should we say?
Sure.
Yeah, does that work? Do we like that? Okay, good. And the excellence that is Evan. So is that a good way to put it? So obviously Rusty's here, our first bloke, which is sad. I don't know. Do we like that? I think so. I think it's good.
We'll find out.
It's progressive. It's progressive. So Rusty has been playing D&D with myself and Karina for, I guess, years, really. No, well, not years, maybe a couple of years or so. On and off. And in our now abandoned game, what was your name?
Oh, God knows.
Butler.
Yeah.
Butlick. Which is how I call him. And he's played a couple of bits of Call of Cthulhu, but not an awful lot. But I think he kind of half knows how the dice works, so that's most of the way there anyway. That's it, really. That's it. So the way I have told the players how we're going to do this, they have pre-generated characters. They have not made these characters themselves. This is meant to be a convention scenario. So this is something that we run. Let's say you have these new players and they have like an hour to get in, get out. I don't think we'll do it in an hour. I think we'll do it
in 2 sessions.
3 days.
6 hours.
I don't know. But it shouldn't take more than 1 session. But I think that's kind of nice, right? Because it should get wrapped up. No. But I mean it. There's not an awful lot to this. You won't want it to go on for 2 sessions. Also, big shout out to Rick Rex t-shirt. If you can see it, it is really funny. So.
Yes.
Thank you. Sorry. Thanks for pointing that out.
I thought you'd like that. All right, let me get up this scenario before I. Oh my god, I can see myself. No, don't do that. Wait, why have I've got my own thing open. I hear that. Okay, is everyone ready?
Yes.
You sure? Like you don't. if you don't wanna, we can.
I'm ready.
Play some fucking. There's nothing else we can do with all of us.
Oh.
Nothing.
I'm sorry. Well, gosh. What a sad way to start. Okay, well, if you're ready. This game is called something that I cannot tell you because it has a spoiler. So, whenever that spoiler drops, when the spoiler drops, I will then tell you what this scenario is called, and I will also then send each of you your character sheets, proper, so you can see them. If that works for you. Shall we begin? You have to say, yeah, guys, please.
Yeah!
Oh, yeah! You're all just too, serious now. I really, I hammered home the seriousness.
I'm ready for the murder or whatever kicks it off.
Why do you think it's a murder?
Because everything we've done so far has been murder.
What is more horrific than death?
Old age. We know that from last time.
Aren't we all dying of old age, really, though?
We are.
Wow.
Every moment is a moment closer. A moment closer to death.
It's terminal.
So, we begin.
Welcome to the stream.
You're all
The year-
dying.
Happy Monday.
Alright, shut up.
Sorry.
The year.
See?
Okay. Look, Rusty gets it. Rusty chills out. Look at him. Be like Rusty.
She knows it too well.
The year is 1931, but you already knew that because you live in it.
Of course.
You love the year 1931 because that's where you are. You live in Providence, Rhode Island, which Rusty and I found out today is a state, a full state in America. In Ma Shank's boarding house.
Not just a chicken.
Not just a chicken. Yeah.
Is Rhode Island a chicken?
Yeah.
Chicken.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I only knew it as the state.
So,
So,
well, when Rusty describes his character, he'll tell you about his connections with the Rhode Island chicken and how he got that.
oh, will I?
To
Okay.
fame. That's something for Rusty and I'd have to do. Okay, so you live in Providence, Rhode Island, in Ma Shank's boarding house. Times, of course, are tough. The Great Depression means that immigrants and long-time residents such as yourselves are experiencing hard times. Essentially, you're all desperate for money. Good to remember. Just everything that you're thinking of. Think of the money. Mr. James Gardner, a recluse, which I think is a rude word, but doesn't really want to go out much, who lives in your boarding house, has not been seen or heard from for 2 days. Now, each one of you here, has some reason to see if he's in his room. Now, through persuasion, bribes, whatever, you need to get the landlady to let you into that apartment. I guess we're in America. And I think that's probably a really nice way to introduce who the landlady might be. Who's that?
That's me.
Yay!
I like
Dude.
the pause was because I was really considering doing an American accent. I was just like, no.
Y'all. Well, funnily enough, British Pac-Man, who just raided us over, was doing the most atrocious American accent in the last stream, and I was gonna tell everyone to have a quick watch. It was like, y'all.
Oh well, the trouble
I'm
is
an American.
The only programs I ever watch like that are American are either like New York or like Deep South. So
Either works.
Wow.
The way I think about this is you can either be an American or you can be an immigrant. So if you can keep your accent if you do what you want, I don't give a shit.
Well, she's American, but
All right, then.
I'm not, and I won't be doing the accent.
Well, I mean, if your name is Grace, I think you should be a southern lady.
She's a Southern belle.
So tell us about
but
Grace.
you can call her Gracie. She's Grace, but she goes by Gracie.
Okay.
Sorry, that was a really loud motorbike. She's God, what is she? I'm sorry. She's a landlady.
Yeah.
She's looking after the house for Ma, and she is kind of she's like nested there, is what I want to say.
All right.
After she lost her husband, she's got a 10-year-old son, Tommy, and they I feel like they wanted more of a family home and didn't like being in the house on their own, just the two of them. So they've moved into this like community living situation.
That's sad.
She is a very staunch Christian from the Bible Belt, and she disapproves of nearly everything, including cursing and anything that doesn't practice good Christian values.
Okay. And I think it's hilarious that Rick Rack made all that up, but had like 2 sentences. So fair play to you. Now, let's go around the room and see who else we have. Meddlesome Martha, should we do like a clockwise? Talk about yourself a little bit.
Martha is this old lady. She's very sweet, very kind. She's a nosy bitch. She will find out your deepest, darkest secrets, and you won't even notice. She'll just talk you until you just say anything you can to make her go away.
And
so
how
that's
did
the
Martha
fantastic
come
thing.
to live in the boarding house?
Well, she lost her husband about 12 years ago. Very sad, not of old age, as it turns out, of the flu. And she was very lonely. She needed some place to be and some people to talk to. That's how she got into the gossip.
Okay. Virginia, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Virginia, sure. She lives in the boarding house.
Yeah, like everyone else.
She is
in Rhode Island. She lives in Rhode Island and exists in the year 1931.
She lives with Grace Anderson.
Yeah.
No, she is a dab hand, a bit of business, a bit of like underhand business. She's in with the right people. She can get you what you need, basically. Ask no questions. She can get it for you, whether it's rare goods or less than legal items. She's your gal.
Gracie does not know about this, otherwise she'd not be living
No,
there.
neither does Martha.
I am a saint on the surface,
Mhm.
and
A sinner beneath.
You're a lady in the streets.
I was trying to like figure that out, what I could say, but no, it all just ended up me sounding like a big whore. So
Love it. Why not? We got a bitch and a whore. Sweet. And Edward Stableford, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I run a bookshop called Stableford Staples.
Yeah.
And my family,
alliteration.
where I come from, is a little farm outside of town, and they have a little farm with horses, but also lots of chickens.
Oh.
But times are hard, so I moved away and started selling whatever I could, which was the staples. But books seem to come easily and sell relatively well, so more by luck than judgment. That's what I do.
And what happened to that Rhode Island chicken?
Well, there was more than one.
Okay.
They're fine, but you can't get.
How did you make them famous?
But because they're red. I think.
I said, how did you make them famous, Rusty?
Oh, I couldn't do anything for them. That's why I left.
Right. Okay. Anyway, so that's lovely. Thank you, Edward. Thank you, Grace. Thank you, Meddlesome Martha. Thank you, Virginia. Okay, so we find ourselves, Martha, Edward, and Virginia are all stood outside of the room of James Gardner, chatting away. We have our nosy neighbour, Martha, sort of getting people together. Have you heard from James Gardner? That kind of stuff. When none other than the landlady, Grace Anderson, comes up the hallway jiggling her keys.
Oh.
Not ours.
Oh, I was gonna
you were
say
gonna say tits.
Why?
Bit of
Sorry.
column A, bit of column
Why would
B.
that happen? It's fucking Depression era, guys. No one's shaking their tits, sashaying down the fucking hallway. She's got keys. I'm trying to remind you guys that she can get you in the room. Fuck me.
Keys, yes. Jiggle those keys.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Sorry.
it's time for you guys to do something now.
Wait, I need to focus now.
Sorry, I derailed everyone.
So are we all just in the hallway for some reason?
Yeah. Well, not for some reason, Rusty. Fuck me. So Martha saw you, Edward, and was like, Shh, have you heard from this James Gardner bloke? And you've been like, no, not for a couple of days. And then Virginia's walked up she saw you two talking, and then you've been like, Virginia, come here. Have you seen from this guy in 2 days? And she said, no. And you're talking about it. And now the landlady's
Worrying.
coming along with her keys, making, like, reminding you that she could open this. Anyway, that's the crack.
Yes. Oh, Gracie, just a quick question. I don't know, what happened to Mr. James? I mean, he does this lovely poetry right before bed. You know, I have trouble falling asleep, and I haven't heard from him in about 3 days. And I was wondering, is someone going to read the poetry? Is he coming back? What happened?
Well, I've knocked on the door a few times, but he's not come out. But I kind of like look at my keys and then look back and see who's around, and I'm like, well, maybe we should try knocking again.
Maybe we should just open it.
Yeah, I've been knocking all week, but
Yeah. What if he's dead?
Virginia.
Oh, well, you know, could be. We don't know what he's doing there. We might as well just open it. You've got the keys right there. They're jiggling.
I mean, I'll look down the corridor. Don't worry. I'll keep an eye out. And I'll just kind of walk down a little bit, make sure no one's coming.
Well, I'm allowed to do this.
Of course you are. Of course you are there. Just, I mean, you seem like you don't want to do it, and if you were worried...
Roll for stealth!
Me? Well, who are we hiding from?
Well, now you seem like you didn't want to do it straight away.
or maybe he's dead.
I don't want to invade anyone's privacy, but if we've all been knocking all week and nothing's
It's been
going
going
on.
for 2 days. 2 days, guys. 2 days. So,
Okay, 2 days.
I have said
We
2
listen.
days. but
I
okay.
mean, he might have just gone away for the weekend.
Well, I haven't seen him in a week.
Now it's
That's all I
Tuesday.
can say.
Listen to Edward. They're
Okay.
good friends. Maybe.
They're
Well,
good
he's
friends.
got some of my books actually. I need them back.
Yeah.
Well,
There's some stuff I need as well in there.
Do you source his poetry books?
Poetry books.
Yeah, he does read poetry quite late at night, actually. But like I said, I don't fall asleep easily, so for me, it's really calming. And I was wondering, maybe if you have some of those. I mean, it's not in English, so I don't think I could read it. But
I probably
No?
do. I'll
Okay. I'll swing by
check
your
my
bookshop.
character
Don't
sheet.
worry.
yeah.
okay, I'm just gonna knock on the door, like, Mr. Gardner. Would I call him Mr. Gardner? Yeah, Mr. Sounds so English.
Mr. Gardner.
I'm really struggling not to put on Mildred's voice.
Yeah, I
Oh,
thought
Miss-
so. No, do an American. Mr. How'd you do it? Like Mr. Gardner? No,
Mr. G.
Mr. G.
Yeah, and that's why I'm not doing the accent.
Mr. G. Okay, so knocking on the door. Mr. Gardner. There's silence. Silence.
He's dead. Open the door.
Wait,
Now, whilst you're so close to the door, Grace, why don't you do me a spot hidden? Just fuck it, why not?
A spot
Is this
hidden,
stinky?
Let me see what my spot hidden is. Ooh, that's gonna be a hard one. Yeah, that's a big fat miss.
Cool. You have not spotted the hidden. Okay, there's no response.
Okay. I take out my key.
Yeah.
And as I unlock the door, I'm still knocking, like, Mr. Gardner, just so you know, we're coming in now, just in case you're in trouble. Do let us know if you're in here. Like, I'm still knocking.
Okay.
Like, even as the door opens all the way, I'm, like, following it with my fist.
All right. Okay. So you're opening the door up and simultaneously knocking and are you dressed, Mr. Gardner?
Yeah, that kind of vibe.
Please get a towel. We're on our way in. Okay. So the key is turned in the lock. The door is slowly open. Knock, as you go. Now, from within, your senses, Grace, are assaulted. They're not really. There's just you smell a little bit of like incense in the room, but sometimes that is an assault. Depends on the.
It's like going into Lush.
Yeah, it's like you've walked into
Yeah.
Lush.
It like
That's-
burns
that's
your
pretty-
nostrils.
That's pretty good. That's a pretty good way to think about it. So, you have this lingering sort of smell of like candle wax. You have a sickly sweet sort of copper smell, and you have like an incense smell. There's a lot going on. It's exactly like Lush. Now, you're looking in. It's kind of like midday. Just I probably should have told you that. And it is actually I haven't told you anything. It's the 21st of June in 1931. And it's around about let's say it's like 10 a.m. Now, framed in the shafts from the window, sort of coming in. You got like little blinds going on there. You can see little bits of light coming in through the curtains. On the floor in front of you, Grace, and I assume you're all kind of like creating your head in at this point, you see a body that's on the floor.
Is it James's?
What a surprise.
I knew it was
Fuck
a murder.
off. Guys,
Murder.
the body that you see is lying on a tarpaulin,
Ah.
and it's stretched out on the floor. Okay. Now, you can see blood. There's a shit ton of blood. It is everywhere, all over this tarpaulin. And it's also soaked through this body's clothing. And hair, I don't know. Man's body and clothing are covered in blood. It looks as though he started in like a kneeling position, like fell forward. But whatever. I don't know how you're meant to ascertain that, but you can do from the hallway. The body itself is wearing a green tweed coat and a brown sweater coat. You guys will know that as the unmistakable clothing that Mr. Gardner usually wears. It must be him.
Oh dear.
The scene, of course, is shocking. And can I ask everyone to please make me a sanity check?
Oh.
It is not an oil tarp.
Can you remind me what to do?
Oh my god.
Always, Rusty, roll your 2 dice that I told you about just before we went on.
Yep.
Your deckers and your d10.
Yep.
And then you want to get on or below the number of sanity points that you have.
Where's that?
Well, yeah, where's something?
It's like the chart above Call of Cthulhu.
Oh.
Oh!
I'm just under.
Great.
I'm
if you're just-
massively over.
If you're just under, then please take 1 sanity loss. This is someone that you know fairly well. It's lying on a fucking tarp and drenched in blood. If you lost your sanity check, please do me a 1d4 sanity loss instead.
Which one's the D4?
Oh, I rolled a 4.
A d4 is the pyramid. Yeah.
Okay.
Can I ask a question?
Oh, I got a 4.
Oh, we're gonna go
And
crazy. so
describe
fast.
to me what it feels like, what you're doing as you see this body. You lose
I
that bit of
mean,
sanity.
for Martha, it's very shocking because the last dead person she saw is her husband. So she's just taken aback by. I mean, it didn't look like this, obviously, but she hasn't seen a dead person for a long time, and it's kind of like this is not what I expected. I came here for a good fun and some good gossip, and maybe
Yeah.
some books, and now I'm
Good
just
time.
blood everywhere. She's
Yeah.
kind of like walking back and kind of like just trying not to be sick.
That's sad. That's sad. What are you gonna say, Grace?
I think Gracie is like, oh god, in shock. I want to say, just like the fight, flight, or freeze. She's like frozen, and that's
Yeah.
just that's it.
Okay. Now, Virginia, did you lose sanity?
Hmm.
How much?
A billion.
It was
Right. Have you been
15
rolling-
over.
Were
15
you rolling
over.
the dice? Yeah.
Yes. It was
So you went
15 overall.
over. So then, did you roll your 1d4?
I did. I got
And what did you
2.
get? Okay, so you lost 2 points of sanity. So now, see where your sanity number is? You minus 2 off that now. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I've
Just
just
remember.
made a note in my
Just
note.
make a wee note and move on. Don't worry
Paper.
about it.
Got it.
And Virginia, how do you react as you feel that sanity check and you take a bit of?
I actually feel alright. I feel like I've knocked a few things over.
You knock things over in your distress.
It's startling, but
Okay.
startling that word. But I feel like I've seen some shit, man. So
Well, you have just lost 2 points of sanity, so I think you're quite distressed.
I'm really distressed about it.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one.
Sorry.
You're so
Very
distressed.
distressed.
You're actually delusional. You feel like I've seen worse than this, but
Yeah.
in the inside, you're actually like losing your shit.
Oh, that one.
Okay, so
For
No.
Edward, it's just like being back at home with killing all the chickens.
Chickens.
gosh, wow, wow. Thank you, Edward. I actually didn't ask Edward how because you didn't feel your sanity, but
Got
I
no
like
soul
that.
left.
I like that you've done that. Now, I don't know where Gracie is. She's now left us. Here she is. Gracie, your son, little Tommy, you can hear him running down the hallway, going, Ma! What's an American? Ma!
Mom, isn't it? Mom.
Mommy!
Mom! I want some chicken nuggets. I don't know.
Chickens? What?
Piggy.
What do they have? I don't know.
I'm
Kids
on
want-
mute.
Oh.
I'm definite. That's gonna snap me back into the moment.
Okay.
I am gonna hustle everyone out of the door if I can, and just close it behind me, just so that Tommy doesn't have to see it. And I'm just like, let me just deal with with Tommy, and then we'll deal with this.
I'll you go sort your son. We can stay in here. Like, I'm happy to stay in here and handle this.
I'm not gonna lock the door. I'm just gonna close. I just need to close the door.
But yeah, I can stay in here and just.
Okay,
make sure
I'll close. I'll let Virginia
Close
be.
it over.
Does anyone else want to stay in? Or just Virginia? in the
Virginia's
corner?
like, I will be in that room.
I'm
You
just
can lock
gonna
me in if you like, but you'll lock me inside.
I'm just gonna, respect, keep his dignity, cover him over,
Close
shout,
your
look
eyes.
for the authorities out the window. Or
Guys, I haven't told you he's dead yet, so if we can just
Oh.
fucking...
And he's covered in
Blood.
blood. So.
I'll take his pulse.
Might be
That's what
someone
I'll do.
else's blood.
Might not be his blood. Guys, you haven't even fucking investigated this one little bit.
I will
Gracie,
take his
you could ask little Tommy to send for the police or something if you want, or
Yeah.
or try and just get him out the way, or you
Yeah.
can bring him in.
I'm gonna
Discard.
say. I'm gonna say to him, Tommy, darling, could you go and check on Ma Shanks? And I wouldn't use her full name. Go and check on Ma. And take her a cup of tea. And could you ask her to call the police? Nothing to worry about. Nothing to get concerned about. It's just that Mr. Gardner's had a terrible accident.
Okay.
So
I forgot to tell you that Ma's out of town and you don't have a phone. so that's why I'm laughing. Because you were like, go see Ma Shanks, bring her some tea and use the telephone. I'm like, you don't have one and she's not even there. But yeah, so
okay.
this is 1931. They leave the house all the time.
Okay. Can
Yeah,
I
the
can I
kids are just
say
out.
is Miss Merida in? Madeira?
Madeira.
Madeira is around, yeah.
Okay. Go and look on Miss Madeira's room and see if she wants a cup of tea. And could you ask her to join Mummy in the corridor? And
Okay.
then go outside and play.
Okay, that's great. So Miss Madeira's flat is literally the one directly opposite Gardner's. So
All
So
right.
little Tommy walks towards the flat with the body inside, and then right in front of everyone, just
All right. Shit. Oh well.
Goes, Miss Madeira. What's an American? Whatever, I don't know. Miss Madeira. I hadn't prepared Miss Madeira. Okay, good. So, give me 20 minutes to remember who she was. So, he knocks on the door, and you don't hear anything the first time round. But he knocks again, and he is greeted by a woman who is... how can I describe her? This is actually really funny because all your backstory is exactly the same as Mrs. Deer's. A woman who's dressed in black, wearing a black veil.
I still have the door shut.
Sounds like such a drama queen.
She really sounds like it.
So, Edward, I believe the door to James Gardner's flat is... What is it? It's
like 2, isn't it?
pull
Not shut.
2, right?
Yeah.
Virginia, I think, is inside.
Yeah, I'd be in Virginia because I don't want to be in the corridor facing this kid.
So who's
Sounds like
inside?
against
Okay, let's do this. Who's inside?
I would have been keen to go in, but yeah, I guess I'll be in.
All right. So we have Edward's in there, Virginia's in there, and Martha's in there, and then we have Grace outside. Okay, cool. I'm happy with that. So let's do it bit by bit. Let's start with the room itself, and then we'll go to Grace and Tommy. Yeah. So you guys have been locked in, you've been shut in. It's like the Crystal Maze, right? You got like 3 minutes to solve this this horrific happening, or you're locked in.
Grace locks the door. No.
Yeah. You hear it go on the lock, and you are confronted by a scene, and I actually have a map for you, which is really
Can I just ask, as we came in, did we walk over any post, or is there anything?
No.
It's clear.
It's clear.
I mean, it's been 3 days, right?
2, but I like how Rusty thinks. Rusty's good at this shit. So I'm gonna share my screen. Actually, do you know what? It's fun if we do this together. No, fuck it. No.
We are doing this together.
I know, but not Gracie. Okay, so I'm gonna share this now. No.
Oh, Jesus. No, he's alive. Don't worry, guys.
Feng shui.
Yeah, definitely.
I know,
alive.
it looks good.
This is the scene. This is the scene that greets you.
Nice.
As
No
you
post.
Very nice.
cross the threshold. There is, Edward, you will know that there is post, but it's not.
It's not on the floor.
post. Yeah, it's already been either looked at or seen. But you can see a body there, quite rightly. You can see a lot of blood, and you can see that a tarpaulin has been laid down.
Very neatly protecting that rug.
Well, interestingly, Virginia, do you want to make me an appraise roll on that rug?
Sure thing. 00, is that 100 or is that 1?
That is a 0, so that's pretty good.
Oh.
You're probably going to do very well out of that.
I got a 9.
It's not. It's 100 if it's...
I thought she meant like 00s in both sides. No.
Oh, yeah, sorry. So what was it? 00 what?
9.
9?
9. 9 Danko.
Sorry, I don't know why I went into that. So, okay. So Virginia, you go towards the rug. Obviously, times are tough, and you have an eye for the worth of certain things.
Yeah,
your successful appraise roll reveals that this beautiful Oriental rug is actually worth a considerable sum of money. It's around $200. No, and we're in 1931 here. I think that means 2 million. Not sure, something like that. But it's about that that kind of exchange rate. If you go into any website, it looks like it's easily the most valuable item that's in this room. So interesting that it has been covered with a bit of tarp. Very considerate of whoever has been.
Can we just check if he's actually
involved.
like cold dead?
Okay, Edward, do you want to do me a medicine check?
Yep.
Or first aid, whichever is better for you.
2-6.
Thank you, Gonzo. Exactly. Tons. It was tons.
Medicine is not on my
First aid
known
then.
things. First aid. Oops. Oh, that's not good. It's a fail.
Okay. So there are certain things that you will be able to get without needing to know first aid because it's blindingly obvious. So I'll tell you that now as you get closer to the body. What you can see is, of course, his clothes are blood soaked. I think I've already told you that, so that's fine. His shirt is unbuttoned. Okay, so you can see strange marks that are marked on his chest. That's the best way I can put that. You also can note, Edward, as you're a man of practical means, that the blood itself has dried. Or where it's not dry, it's very tacky. It's that sort of dark
Congealed.
red, congealed blood that you would envision has taken some time to dry. Now, the most concerning part of what you have seen, just by a look, is that there is a deep cut, a freshly made deep cut, made around the head. It's hard for me to explain this, but maybe if you can see me a bit more clearly, I don't know if I can do that, but if you get a knife, it's as though there has been concentric circles sliced through his skull, then going down to the side of his face, and finally across the throat.
So it looks like
Fresher than the
someone's
blood,
tried to scalp him, but in a really crazy way.
Like
gone-
like the way you would peel an orange
Mm.
is a really good way.
Do they look fresher than the markings on his chest? Or does it seem like everything was kind of made at the same time? Like, did it bleed? Was it done when he was still alive or recently dead? Or is it no blood or kind of like...
So your question, Martha, about the chest and the head, these look like they took place at different times.
Oh,
So this is more like scarring on the chest that you can see so far, but you only get a bit of a hint of it, and on the head it's much fresher.
are the keys in the back of the door?
No.
Okay.
So let's move over to Grace and Tommy. So I'm gonna stop my screen share. Welcome back. Look at how good this is. Look, I just went straight in and straight
So
out.
professional.
This little bit of hair has been annoying me for.
Oh, I've got one of those. Look, oh, this way. Look, I look like Catherine.
You do a bit. Okay,
It just won't behave.
we're good. Now, okay, so Grace and Tommy have been knocking on the door of Mrs. Madeira, who has now answered. Now, she opens the door, kind of ajar. Gracie, you know her as the kind of woman who's not really up for much of a chat.
Okay.
She's, I've already paid this month. She goes to sort of close the door again.
Oh, okay. Bye then.
All right. The door is closed.
No.
Bye.
Yeah, yes, of course you've paid. Always on time. Are very much appreciated. I was wondering if you've seen Mr. Gardner recently, and when you last saw him or heard, did he have any guests over?
Well, no. He seems to. Is he a religious man? Because I haven't seen any visitors for the. Well, I've never really seen any visitors with Mr. Gardner. He doesn't seem that kind of man, but he does pray a lot. Not recently, but yeah, he seems to be a religious man.
Okay. Yes, it appears that he may have had an accident. I just wanted to let you know. There may be quite a lot of traffic in the hallway in the next day or so.
What kind of traffic?
Or just people.
What kind of accident?
We're not sure yet. He may have hurt himself, but we've just I've got some regrets opening this door. Yes, he may have hurt himself, so we're just making sure that he's all right.
Can I help? Or she starts sort of trying to put a shawl on to see if she can, like, everything's black.
Yeah.
She's quite black.
It would be really helpful. Would you be able to go to a neighbor or the nearby town to find an ambulance or the police?
Well, which one does he need an ambulance or does he need the police? He was singing songs a couple of evenings ago. Maybe he was maybe he had a couple of drinks.
Yes. It doesn't look like that type of accident. I feel like
what is in like he shot himself or something? That's the kind of accident you get if you've been drinking.
Is that
Like,
an accident?
throw up, I guess. I don't know, like alcohol poisoning.
Well, they can't drink here anyway, so I'm not.
No,
thinking.
yeah, not allowed.
Well, they were. He was singing something. I don't know. Where's Mr. Gardner from? Do you know? They didn't sound like English, but he was good American. was that a Cadillac?
You mean he wasn't singing good American Christian values?
No, it was like it was something that foreign music.
Did it sound more like a chant?
It was unusual, but I just put that down to being foreign. It all ended. I had a mind in me. I was getting my night dress and my overcoat on to go and sort of complain about the noise. It was quite late. It was about 10 o'clock at night, but it stopped all of a sudden. Thankfully, I got some sleep, but that's the last. You want me to go in and fetch someone, do you?
Could you? Would it be possible, if it's not too much of an inconvenience, for you to fetch a policeman?
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's all I'm good for. Do you want me to bring young Tommy along with me?
If that's possible, that would be absolutely fabulous.
And she whispers to you. She says, "Is he dead?" Without Tommy hearing.
I feel like Tommy's like drawing on the walls down there.
No, he's like this, like, "Is he dead?" That's what Tommy's like.
Dipping his finger in.
In the blood.
I'm gonna be like, Tommy, go and put your shoes on and get ready to leave the house.
We don't have shoes, Mummy.
Poor are we?
It's the Great Depression. They don't have shoes.
Shoes?
No, I don't think so. I actually genuinely don't think that he has shoes.
Oh, go take Mr. Gardner's.
No. You won't need them.
He comes out the big fucking clogs.
No.
Wow.
Whatever. Go and stand by the door and be ready. And then I'll lean over to Miss Madeira and I'll say, it appears it might be that way, yes, but I haven't had a proper look because Tommy came and I didn't want him to see.
Oh, okay. Say no more. I'll get the police.
Thank you.
She kind of she brings Tommy into her apartment because she needs to get ready and put her makeup on and all that for the police. Because they were like that, weren't they? They didn't have shoes, but they had makeup.
Like, why do they not have shoes?
I don't know. Sometimes they don't have shoes. In the 1920s, a lot of people didn't have shoes. What the fuck? Why is everyone laughing? If you go into Pinterest, I've done so much fucking research
in
on
the
1920s.
Do Americans have
I don't know about the Americans, but in London...
Were shoes invented in America?
No, but they didn't always have them, you know, like.
Not till the
If you-
60s.
Hey, they were really poor, but we can afford a boat house. We'll have shoes.
It's a very cheap board house, and it's run by fucking Mashanks.
I will
Also-
not hear you say that it's cheap.
Fight for a harder.
You're talking to God. Hang on. 1920s.
Blaspheme.
1920s London. London per.
No,
well, this
we're
is
in
this
Rhode
is,
Island.
I know. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
the hell?
I know. Well, imagine how bad it is in the Great Depression if in London they don't have shoes.
We're in the Great Depression.
There's a.
Yeah.
This
they're
is
really-
actually an
Oh,
ad. That's an advert I've got, but it proves my point.
For what?
That's
For
what
what?
they were
It's an
like.
ad for shoes. Buy shoes.
That's what
Don't
little
be like
Tommy.
this boy.
Little Tom. That's little Tommy.
Does your
Oh,
boy
yeah.
use shoes to go to the
11.
police?
Right. Anyway, so I don't know. They may have had shoes. They may not. It doesn't matter. So
Chicken carcasses.
Crocs.
he runs off. He doesn't need shoes. His feet are like leather. Like they're like you know
Like
when
a
they.
hobbit.
Slipper speed.
Yeah. No. Gracie, would you like to join the others in the room? In that lovely little room.
No,
Yes, I will go back in once Tommy is out of eye shot.
Okay, and he is. So we're back in the room now. Actually, let's do it this in a way that I liked before, which was this. This is the perfect way. Although you can't see everything, but that's okay because I can explain stuff to you as well. Now, each of you tell me what you want to do. You're all in here
Wow.
together. You figure out. Oh, did anyone actually check that he was dead?
Well, Edward
I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, we can assume that now that he is dead. Perfect. Now I can tell you the name of the scenario. The
Dead men
scenario.
walking.
It's called the Dead Border. So I'm gonna now send.
I mean,
to
it's not that
everyone-
much of a spoiler.
I mean, we kind
Dun,
of
dun, dun.
It is, but it's good for you guys to not know if he is dead. You know, like. You guys went in and were like, "Oh my god, I bet he's dead." And I was like, "Fuck, well, if I had said it called the Dead Border, you would have known that you're right." So you weren't sure. So I've now put the PDF into our collective Discord chat. So if you want to,
Where's the spoilers?
but-
Everywhere?
everywhere, but go to the very
Okay.
end if you want to get your character sheets. That's all. But just don't look at anything that's not a
Oh, I
character
have my
sheet.
character sheet.
Who's the tough
Don't
guy?
do it if you're happy with what you already have.
Yeah, I want to go wrong here.
Oh, we can't
Yeah?
even change it here anyway. It's fine.
Stressy.
Since Mr. Gardner is
Yeah.
evidently and regrettably dead, and the authorities are on their way and might complicate things, can I just have a quick scan for a few books that I'm missing?
Yes. Would you
Can
like
I
to do
have
that
a scan for
openly, or are
weapons?
you trying to be sneaky about this?
I think I trust these people as my fellow boarders.
Yeah.
I'll tell them that I'm doing so.
Okay. So
Well,
what you can see first and foremost, what catches your eye, Edward, you can see my mouse a little bit. Right along here is an ornate bookcase. So just to give you a very quick tour of the room, you have a bed. This is a wardrobe down here. This is where the post was that you saw before,
Yep.
Edward. Obviously, you can't really see it so well right now in the view, but what I'll do, sorry, let's do this again in a better way. That might be better. Then here's like a little cooking area. These are like overhead cupboards. This is a little desky desk. Oh, have I just lost?
Rude. Rude. Oh, that's better. That's a
Ah.
great fucking.
Oh,
view.
much
Love it.
better! We got rid
No,
of
carry on.
Virginia.
Carry on. just gonna step out
all right,
for a
shut
minute.
up. I'm trying
thought
to,
that
this
she'd
is
hung up.
serious. I'll bring you back. I'll bring you back. A little bedside sort of cabinet thing. There's some sort of shit going on over here, but you haven't really looked at it. And there's like a chair that's facing a cooker because it's 1930s depression time and that's the entertainment. So that's the crack with that. Now let's bring Virginia back. Here she is. Here she is. All right.
Hi.
All right. So Edward, I'm going to assume that you're going to make a beeline for the bookcase.
Yeah.
There's also a book you can see almost immediately right over here. Just FYI. What does everyone else want to do?
I'd like to go up, like, skirt round the chair and see if I can ascertain how he's died.
Yeah, okay. So you want to have a look more at the body and sort of have a look at what's going on there. Yeah,
Yeah, and what's
Virginia?
in front of him as well. Are those
Sure.
are those the window reflections, or is that something on the rug?
That is the reflections of the window.
Okay.
But there is something that is also there as well. So I can do that with you. Virginia, what are you after?
I mean, I feel like I am gonna wait until everybody's like looking at shit, and I'm gonna like have a little rummage in that wardrobe.
All right. You want to go for the wardrobe? Times are tough. Maybe you can find some shoes.
Maybe he's about to say that.
And Martha, what are you planning?
I mean, all good things are kept in cupboards, so she's rummaging through all the cupboards.
This poor
Hoping
man
that
that
this
you
man has
guys
got a
all
weapon.
know and love is dead.
He never spoke to me. No, he never spoke to me. He was a very weird man.
Oh, I
He
thought
has
he
got
read your
secrets, and I
poetry.
want to find them. No, he read poetry through the walls. I listened to him every night.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
you
I
creep.
found it very hard to fall asleep. Yeah. You don't know what language. Some weird
The police are here.
Ah, that was quick. And they say, everyone out. Everyone out.
No.
We've got it from here. Okay, well,
That's
let's
fine.
go.
I
Go
do
on.
kind of want to see what's next to his body.
Yeah. Well, okay,
It's a
Virginia and
sausage
Gracie
there.
can both sort of have a look around that area, if you like, and do some first aid rolls whilst you're there. And we'll do some spot hidden rolls as well, but just let's go one by one. Edward, let's take you over to the bookcase first and foremost. Now, what is it that you're looking for, and why?
Well, so I was on fairly good terms with Mr. Gardner, and I had lent him a number of books from my repertoire, 4 books actually, on a short-term loan. But sadly, or not sadly, but the fact is that I've actually sold one of them, and I need to recover it to make ends meet. You know, business is business, as I'm sure Virginia appreciates, and it might keep me afloat for a bit more if I can get that book back.
All right.
Respect.
What was the book called?
It is called the Dreamer's Dictionary.
The Dreamer's Dictionary. Okay.
Yes,
So, let
it's
me
a
talk
very
to you
rare
about
volume.
the ornate bookcase. So, as I just said, the bookcase is ornate. It's finely carved. It has glass fronted doors, carved into upright moldings. So, like, very. Why are we laughing?
Sorry.
Oh my god!
So mad.
Someone sent something. The book was Kama Sutra for what? Gonzo, just do one, seriously.
Oh, I need to not read chat.
Let's support the doors on either side of the bust of 2 flute-playing cherubs. You guys are talking whilst cherubs are here. There is a drawer at the bottom of the unit. As you go into that, you just see a clean bed sheet and you see a pillowcase. So
No
he was
books.
he was a man who liked to change his bedding. That's what you've just learned. You can do me an appraise roll to see what this is worth. This bookcase itself.
Oh, sorry.
You, Edward,
Oh,
because you're there.
well,
I'm showing you what you can see.
this is just hypothetical. I'm not actually going to sell his bookcase yet.
The whole thing's hypothetical. Your name's Rusty.
What am I looking for?
Fuck me. Appraise.
Appraise. I got a hard success.
Okay. So,
Oh.
with a successful appraise roll, you can see that the bookcase itself is worth about $75.
$75.
Just good to know for a man that is looking for a bit of money in 1931, Rhode Island.
Does it look like it would collapse into separate pieces easily?
No. It's very intricately made.
Okay.
And very well made. It's got intricate scroll work, so you can maybe take off the scrolls or remove the cherubs. Why would you want to do that?
I just thought I could dismantle it and, well, hypothetically.
a second ago before you knew how much it was worth. You wanted not to know it. On the shelves themselves, there are several books. The books are mostly on finance and banking. You see a few travel books for like obscure places, and you can see some occult books. Now, included within that is Myths and Legends of Ancient Greece and Rome by E.M. Behrens. And you also see
I'll put that to one side.
You're going to take... Oh, give me a second.
Yeah.
And you see The Interpretation of Dreams by Sigmund Freud, which is in German, in Deutsch. Is that right? Yeah, sure.
Deutsch.
Now, you can see it. There's a top shelf there. That's where all the porn is. Imagine. No. There's not enough books to fill the top shelf. So what they've done is he's put a bookend there. Now, that bookend looks fucked up. It's like proper... there's like tentacles coming out of this little sort of bookend. It looks marine-like a human-esque squid creature is holding up some of those books. Just interesting to note.
Those 2 volumes you mentioned are actually mine, so I'm going to just put them in my pockets.
So you're gonna, in front of everyone, just take those books.
Yeah, I'll be clear. I'll say these are actually my books on loan, and since they're there, I'm going to take them.
Okay. Now, can you give me an intelligence roll, Edward?
Mm-hmm. Oh dear. Fail.
Oh dear.
Okay. That's a real shame. Okay, sweet. Let's move on. I don't know how I'm going to try and bring that one back, but I've just lost a big old bit of information. So, let's go back then to Gracie and Virginia, who are hunkered over this body and trying to figure out what's going on. So, Gracie and Virginia, can you please make me first aid checks or medicine checks and make me spot hidden checks as well?
Yes, I can.
Sweet. Tell me how you do.
That's a fail for first aid.
Virginia, how are you doing with those?
And I made my spot hidden.
Okay, so you made your spot hidden. And Virginia, how's yours?
You on mute, Virginia?
Think so.
Oh shit! Sorry. I'm in the room. Sorry, I thought it was just Grace.
No, I asked you both.
Apologies. I got 46.
I just want to know if you passed or not. I don't know what that number is.
What was it?
It's medicine or first aid, and then spot hidden.
I failed. Oh no, I did it. I got first aid. Success.
Right. Okay, that's good. So we have a success in first aid, and we have a success in spot hidden. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I
So
didn't do spot hidden. Do you want me to do spot hidden?
don't worry about it, Virginia. Don't you worry.
I've already succeeded in it, so you can take the medicine check, and I'll
you
take...
do the medicine.
Sweet. Yeah, I'm doing it.
So as you're crouched beside the body, Virginia, what you can note is that the wounds on the head and the neck are deep, but they appear to be hastily made, right? So they're made with like someone's fucking put a rush on this order. Like it's not carefully done. It's done as quick as you can get. The blood loss with it was severe.
Is there a...
and inevitably fatal once the neck itself was cut open. What's that, Virginia?
Is there a knife around?
Well, you can have a look for one.
My
Or-
murder weapon. Yeah.
Actually, the spot hidden uncovers
Mhm.
that,
She's on
so that's good. You've got that already. Now, going back to your first aid, you see the older scars, and you kind of like move the shirt kind of each way to see what's going on there. The older scars in the body are also on the arms and they're on the legs. They appear to have been made over the course of a fair while, maybe a year, 6 months, 8 months, something like that. Some seem to be fresher than others, Virginia. So as you're looking across the body, you're seeing his essentially scarification marks, you know, where he's scarred himself in several places in these sort of intricate patterns. And some of them have completely scarred over, and some of them haven't quite completely healed yet. So this looks like it's an ongoing thing that he has been doing. Now, on the spot hidden there. So. Now, you notice the similar stuff. So Gardner has scarification markings across the back of his hands, on his legs, on his arms, and across his blood-covered torso. They're shaped like small spirals. They've got like patterns to them. It looks like markings that are intricate. Now, again, it's the same shit. The closer examination is revealing that they're covering his entire body. And they range in age. Hang on, there's a wee bit more. Then his face and his head. I don't know why I'm telling you where they are. This and this. They seem to be free from those older scars. So the scars were like on his body, and it's just more recently that he's someone has been doing this thing to his head. Now, lying in the pool beneath the corpse. So if you kind of like move a little bit with the spot hidden, what you can see is a black bladed knife. The knife itself is also black, so like a glassy black stone.
Obsidian?
Obsidian! Oh my god, well done. I don't know why I'm being so patronizing, but I didn't think people, okay. Now, you can appraise this item. We're very appraise heavy, if you want to know what that's worth.
I don't care what it's worth. But
Okay.
I would like to... Can I ascertain whether it looks like someone else has done this to him or whether he's done it to himself?
There's no more information that I can give you based on that. But,
Okay.
I guess it... Well, why don't you do an intelligence roll?
Well, my intelligence is poor, so this ought to go well.
Okay.
Yep, that's fail.
Okay, you don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
uh,
And then... Go on,
There
sorry.
are some like items in front of him. Is that just like the knife, or is there something else? Like right
Sausage.
at the top of the sheet.
There's a kielbasa.
Sausage.
A sausage.
Yeah, it's by his head.
A sausage what's a kielbasa?
A sausage.
A sausage.
Where?
Right
Oh! Do you- What have I just done? Oh my god, for some reason, sorry. I clicked accidentally on the chat and it showed.
there. What? That was great. I didn't know you could highlight
Okay.
messages.
Let's do more. Small ones.
Small sausages.
What else? I was about to. Yes, sorry, lol. Oh, that was a shit one. Hang on. Hold on. Anything else? Oh, above his head, defo a sausage. Right, okay. Well, last meal. Okay, well, it would have been at the other end then, wouldn't it have? This thing here, is that what you... Oh, sorry. Are you talking about this?
Yeah.
That's his penis.
That's how he dies.
Okay, so now that we're all obsessed with this fucking donger,
Is it
let's...
It's not really, is it?
It's blood. It's fucking blood, guys.
Oh,
Blood splatters.
Dropped off his
Idiots.
dick and like.
I was talking more about the thing that looks like a piece of paper and two black.
Yes, that's what I'm trying desperately to get to, but you can't fucking talking to me about this sausage. All right. Well, let's have a look then. So, tarpaulin's there. You also see. Oh my god, guys!
Sorry.
Rusty, do you see what this is like?
Yeah.
So normally
He
you're
loves it.
typing. Normally you're typing over there. Now you can
Encouraging it.
see it,
Yeah,
and
encouraging
you're
it,
trying to
supporting
play. Now, how does it feel? Is it really distracting and annoying, or is it fun?
What, having chat?
Yeah,
Fun.
I'm quite good at just not looking at it, actually.
that's good for you.
Oh, good for you.
Fucking wish others would.
Oh, it's so much fun.
Anyway, oh, and is that? Hang on.
Oh, that went straight through my ear. That noise.
2 seconds here. 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Looks like a
Oh no, it's fine.
skinny Game Boy.
Apologies. Oh, I got a new phone.
Nice.
It does
It's
look
a-
like a Game Boy.
It's
Skinny
a-
Game Boy.
It's a Google Pixel 6.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
It's
It doesn't have a
touchscreen.
fucking headphone jack. Have you heard of this?
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Me
I've got
Yeah,
a Pixel
like the-
4 and mine's the same. It doesn't have a.
Fuck,
Like the
that.
iPhone doesn't have one.
Yeah, alright, everyone. Fucking. They
How
should.
long since you last had a new phone, Nicola?
I had one a little while ago. I don't buy the latest phones because I'm not a slave to fucking consumerism. Now, the tarpaulin, the candles, and the piece of paper, as well as most of the rest of the room, are splattered now with this dried blood. But oh shit, it is a waxed tarpaulin. It's not oiled, John, but it is
Not
waxed. Blah 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 blah. Oh, sorry, they want to tell me more about this rug. Sorry, don't worry about that. Okay, so
I'm having
you don't need a roll for this. The paper itself, so you can see 2 candles here. They're 2 black candles that have both thingy down. What do you call that? Burnt down to their very bases. In between that is a piece of paper. The paper itself is bloodstained, and it contains handwriting that looks to you as though it's in a foreign language. Bloody foreign stuff. Now, it looks like that.
Oh, yeah, that's boring.
Oh, can you make it big, please?
It's not in
That's
English.
I mean,
No, it's in Greek. No, yeah, Greek.
bye, Belle.
Oh, fucking hell. You're
Oh, it's Beth again.
Please.
Why her?
It's because she was last
a
here.
virgin.
She made us all wait. So fuck her.
I love what a friendly, inclusive group this is.
I know.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
know.
nice.
I don't know why I came back. Really.
Why
Perhaps
don't we do? Okay, why don't we do this? There you go. Everyone's happy. Yeah, everyone's happy now.
can I draw from my pocket one of my books? And
A dictionary, a Greek dictionary.
well, I've got this Myths and Legends of Ancient Greece and Rome.
Okay, Edward. I wonder if it might be better for you to roll for your ancient Greek, which is the language that you have. You know.
Well,
That
I was
might
thinking
be
about
it,
ancient
anyway.
Greek, but yeah, fine.
Okay. Okay. Why don't you roll for that?
I'll
Yeah.
pull the book out and also roll a dice on the pages of the book.
Okay.
Where is that? Ooh. Critical, like, ultimate success.
The ultimate success. The ultimate success. Edward is now a Greek. Edward comes over to you with a moussaka.
Yes.
Says, "Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it."
My footprints are just labyrinths.
And as he looks upon the paper, he sees something very different to what Meddlesome Martha sees. Would you like to read it out, Edward?
I call upon Yog Sothoth to hear my request. The gate and the key. This vessel has been prepared. Empty this body. Transport my will. Prepare the way to dreams. La, Yog Sothoth, open the gate.
Oh dear. It
That's fun.
looks a lot like
Oh.
Satan worshipping to me.
Did you say something about Satan? I say as I'm rooting through all the cupboards.
I'm just like crossing myself relentlessly, like.
Okay, so let's go back now to Martha. Martha, were you in these cupboards up here, or where were you?
Yeah, I want to. Yeah, I want to start from the top where the table is, and then work my way down. Because I'm assuming you
here?
kept whatever this weird shit is. Yeah, in cupboards.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I see what you mean. So you're starting out over this way. Okay, fine. So let me get that a little bit up for you. So this is number 8, wall-mounted cabinets. So we have our wall-mounted. Well, why don't we? Okay, I'll go from the table and 2 wooden chairs because that's what you can see. So the table itself can accommodate 2 people. I think that's really clear and obvious. There's a place setting in front of 1 chair. Otherwise, that table is bare, and that's all that you kind of need to know there. Then we have the cabinets themselves and the counter, which is underneath that. So it's a row of cabinets. They're at head height, so you can obviously reach them fine, no problem at all. And they reach the span is the width of this room. Now beneath those cabinets, you can see a countertop where you have that electric hot plate on the side. Now, as you open the first cupboard, you know that one, is it the leftmost one that you're looking at? Can you please make me a dodge roll?
Oh yeah, I hope there's a rat. Dodge. Yeah, I'm good.
You just miss being hit by a jar of pennies, which falls out, smashes to the floor, and they roll about the room, several of them getting stuck on the blood. In poor Mr. Gardner's hair.
Pennies.
Sorry.
Yeah. Quite
Copper
gross.
pennies.
Pennies. So, inside the other cabinets, you get assorted items, more jars. You get baskets. There's cloth bags with vegetables, other food stuff. So, if you're hungry, that's a really good place to be. Great.
Nothing else weird. No more of these candles.
No.
Or
No. This
places
is
where the start might have been. Yeah.
No, you're in his kitchen. Basically, okay. You're in the kitchen.
I will try to get a handful of pennies in my pocket.
As you should. Well, seeing the way these guys are going, I guess everyone goes down onto their knees and lifts up big bloodied pennies and starts licking the. I don't know.
Ew.
Edward, now you are near to the bookcase right now, yeah?
Yes.
Because there's also a nightstand, and that's something that I was meant to bring up with you there. So, you actually see a book that's on the nightstand, so it's worth your eyes would have gone directly to that as well as the book owner. It's an old book, and you recognize it immediately as being the Dreamer's Dictionary.
Ah, thank God.
Aha. So that's the book that you were looking for. Now,
Yeah.
there's also a little tiny drawer in that nightstand as well. And in there you see a slim sort of personal journal. You also see a small bottle of liquid that is corked and a small vial that contains a powder, which is like a greyish, beige-ish, off-white sort of substance.
Is there any sort of marker in the book, like a bookmark?
No, it's a personal diary.
No, I meant the dictionary.
Oh, in your book. That's a good question. I'm gonna say no because I don't know of one. Let's have a look, actually, though. Hang on. Dreamer's Dictionary. No. No.
Can I just turn to S for Shothoth or whatever it was?
Yeah.
Shothoth.
You can also try Y for Yog, Sosoth, whatever.
Yeah.
Neither
Simultaneously.
has an entry
Okay.
In the Dream Dictionary. So that doesn't help you. But do you want to know more about the journal that was?
I'm dying to. Yes.
Well, obviously not. You just want me to fucking make up dream interpretations for you on the spot. So I want to get you out of that. Now, so what you see there is it's a small sort of diary. It's handwritten, of course. You believe by James Gardner's own hand, written in circa 1931, which is this year, and it's in English. Now, the book itself, it's a record of Gardner's dreams. Blah 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 blah. Now, as you skim through it should take you about 5 minutes to sort of look through this book. Actually, whilst you're looking through this book, we'll go to someone else. So, what else is everyone doing whilst Edward is I guess you're kind of stood near the bed.
I would say while I'm reading his sort of dream memoir that I've actually spoken to him quite a lot about his dreams when he came to borrow the books originally. So it's interesting to compare what he said to what he's writing.
Who are you saying that to?
Just myself, I guess. I don't know. Anyone?
What did he dream about? What did he talk about?
He was, I don't know.
You can make it up.
Just bizarre landscapes.
This is so funny because Rusty's IRL dreams are weird. So Rusty I dream about and then I was at work and then this terrible thing happened and then I had this problem and blah blah blah. And Rusty will dream about I was a plank of wood. Literally we'll dream about geometry. I was a whale going down the road. His dreams are fucked up.
Yeah, that sounds good.
They're just geometric, practical dreams, which freak me the fuck out because they're just nothing to do with how I would dream. So that's funny. So landscapes. So whenever Rusty says we talked about landscape dreams, he's genuinely talking about his own dreams. So what's everyone else doing?
I would like to shimmy over to that wardrobe and have a little look.
Yeah. Okay, so you, as you look inside, you can see some clothes. You can actually, as written, see some shoes. And there is a locked wooden box, which is approximately 12 inches by 8 inches by 6 inches. There's no key, but there is a lock. It's a locked box.
Okay.
And can you do me a spot hidden whilst you're there as well?
Oh no, fail.
Guys.
Wait, what does the so there's a big number and then there's two smaller numbers.
Yeah, so did you get under the big number?
No.
Okay, how much are you over?
20.
Okay, you probably didn't. So what you can do, so there's two ways that you can turn a failure into a success. You can either spend luck points to do so, or you can push the roll. So pushing the roll is I'm going to spend more time searching through. I'm going to, X, Y, and Z. So you could spend more time searching through if you wanted. So that'd be a push, and then you get to roll again. Or you can just abandon it, obviously. So that's what you can do.
Can I push?
Yeah. So you just want to spend a little bit more time doing that. So we'll come back to you.
Okay.
And then what about Martha? What do I say?
Well, with my pocket full of pennies, I'm just checking his bookcase, making sure that I didn't miss anything valuable. Some gossips, some photos of some old flames,
Ooh.
love letters, Did he meet Mrs. Madeira on his free time? Like, I want to know the gossip.
Yeah,
I'm just
okay.
looking for.
Well, why don't you give me a... so you're at the bookcase. Why don't you give me a spot hidden at the bookcase? Spot hidden!
No, but I'm pretty close. Can I spend luck?
Yes.
Okay, I'll spend some luck then. Because I rolled a 48 and my spot hidden is 45.
Oh, nice. Okay. So,
Yes, let me write
so
that down.
you're around the bookcase now. You see the same things that Edward had seen. So, there's books on finance. There's books on travel. There is a couple of spaces where there were books that Edward has now taken. There's also that weird as fuck, creepy book end. You know, the one that's got tentacles. Looks like a sort of human marine hybrid type. But what you also notice, and this is that's why I thought Rusty had gone. And this is what
No.
Rusty had missed before. You notice that there is a space between the drawer at the bottom of the bookcase and the bottom shelf. That's too big for what it's meant to be. Which you believe there may be a second secret drawer there.
Oh, I love secrets.
As you're so good at them.
Yes.
So if you want to do me a further, I'll allow a spot hidden or an arts and crafts.
I've got woodworking.
That's exactly what I want. Give me one of them.
I did it!
Ah!
Yeah! Oh!
Alright guys,
Oh.
come on now, come on, be
So
like
good.
meddlesome Martha. All these fucking field rolls are going the shit out of me. Let's move this along. Right, okay, so what we find here, Martha runs her nosy little fucking fingers down around the bookcase. Ooh, like feeling it up, looking at the wee cherubs. And she uncovers a hidden button in the scroll work
Ooh,
on
push
front
it.
of the bookcase. Pushing the button releases a secret panel at the rear of the unit. Now, Edward, I believe you're close by because you're at the... You're skimming.
I'm on the other
book.
side, aren't I? But yeah.
I don't know. I'm gonna say that Martha's moved around because that's what this is all about. So you have to be standing there now.
I am close by.
No, you're there, but Martha is also here. Martha's like here. You're like here. That's what I'm saying. We're gonna keep to that. Sorry, Martha, you've moved if you weren't there.
Yeah, no, that's it.
Nine.
No.
No.
Inside the secret compartment can be found a book.
Oh.
A primer in Greek vocabulary. Wow. You also see 2 accounting ledgers
I love accounting.
and some
Me
receipts.
too. I would like to.
And some what, sorry?
And receipts.
Hmm.
You also see an obsidian knife. It's identical
Another
to the
one.
one that you've already seen underneath Gardner's body. And there's another book that is wrapped in a silk cloth. Do you want to unwrap the cloth?
I will push it with a knife and I'll call Edwin and say like, I don't do books unless they've got secrets. So, and I pull the ledger out and I'll call Virginia over. Look at this. And I'm just flicking through the pages.
Okay, so you want to... So the silk-wrapped book, you're giving that to Edward.
Yeah, because I don't understand much about like, you know, rare books or anything like that.
Okay, but I'm just telling you, you didn't unwrap it, so you don't even know if it is a rare book. It could have been
Well, I'm assuming that
it could have been
it's kept in
photos
silk.
of his scandalous affair with Mrs. Madeira
Okay.
in
They're
Madeira.
having
But
an
it's
You
okay.
affair.
got the best of me. I'll pull it out and I'll
No,
open it and I
it's
shake
all
it.
right. Well, as you pull it
Let me
out, you
take some
realise
pictures from
it
it.
is nothing but a dusty old book written in Greek. So you were quite right to have given it to Edward. Okay. Now then. Virginia and Meddlesome Martha, please give me an accounting roll. How exciting.
Ooh.
Oh, yes!
Ooh, accounting.
Oh, I got a hard fail.
Oh.
She's the only one that has this. Sorry.
Me?
Yeah!
Well,
No,
not
I've got
enough then.
accounting.
Oh, did you get it, Martha?
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, sorry. Apologies.
Yeah, I've got 50 accounting.
It's like, fuck me, guys. Okay. So after a few minutes looking over those ledgers, you two, you see that Gardner has produced a false ledger that hides several crucial transactions. Now, as you're looking through this and as you're both sort of discussing and enjoying the gossip, Virginia, you recognize, while looking at the ledgers, that the ledgers actually belong to yourself. Therefore, they implicate you in shady business practices, and they showcase some sort of dubious relationship with Gardner. And you're uncovering that right now with the meddlesome, nosy neighbor, Martha.
Ooh. Can you believe they were selling this? That's crazy.
I mean, my first instinct would just be to like punch her in the nose and run off, but I don't
Are
know
you
if
going
that's
to
allowed.
do that? Are you going to try and do that? I mean, that would be funny.
Burn the documents.
No, I need those. They're mine.
I mean, she doesn't seem like she wants to keep them. She's just like gossip, gossip, gossip.
Okay.
Yeah, gossip, gossip.
Can
Okay.
can I ask her for a closer look? Of
Well,
the,
no,
Oh, yeah.
you can talk to her. You don't need to go through me.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Can
What are
I
you doing here?
ask?
Martha, wow. They look really interesting. Can I take a look at those? Really love
Before
numbers.
I do that, do they say anything super illegal?
Well, it's a shady business practice that looks like it's been uncovered. Virginia, what kind of shady practice have you been up to where you've been buying or selling or whatever with James Gardner? Tell us.
I mean, he is not directly involved. He was doing me a favor because I got him something. I am just, I'm not an accountant, really.
So what is it though? You can see of these excuses for when you speak to Martha.
For court.
Of course.
I thought I was speaking to
Your
Martha.
Honor. No, you're speaking
No,
to
no,
me.
I was just, yeah.
I'm saying to you now, Bess.
Okay.
What is it? What is this incriminating evidence that's been found?
So, it is a ledger. It's a fake ledger because I've been skimming money off the top of some invoices because I've been selling stuff to people around the city, and I've just been skimming a little bit because I'm poor.
Okay.
Need to buy shoes.
Oh
Don't
no.
we all?
So
Everyone
Say-
needs shoes.
So-
I
We all-
need, I was doing a favor for Mr. What's-His-Face. He was doing a favor for me, and it's just a little
That man's
ledger.
dead, so just have a bit of respect. Mr. What's-His-Face?
James.
Thank God.
Rude.
James was doing me a favor.
You can call him Mr. Gardner, not
J-Dog.
James.
Mr.
J-Dog.
Jade.
Hey, dog.
Did they have
You're
dogs
tight,
then?
you're tight.
I don't know.
JG.
They have
Um,
dogs.
I don't know.
Yes.
I wasn't
They didn't have
there.
shoes, but they had dogs, yes.
I wasn't there, guys. I wasn't there. Okay.
You looked on Pinterest.
I just needed this ledger, just
Oh,
for me to
yes,
figure things
and,
out. Otherwise,
and
I'd be
Martha-
sleeping with the fishes.
Yeah, Martha is not interested in getting anyone in trouble. She just likes to gossip, and she will hand the
Okay.
legend. She says, I mean, I don't know who did these books, but if they need help, they should talk to me because this is bad accounting. This is really bad accounting.
Right? Oh my god.
I've seen better accounting. I've done better accounting.
And
I
Martha,
used to
you
run a
can
farm.
you
Yeah.
can very obviously see that it says Virginia Thorpe all over the
Yes, and
document.
when I hand it to her, I tap her on the hand and said, "Very bad accounting."
Oh shit. Yeah. I'll just take these and I'll get them fixed up.
Okay.
Thanks, Martha. You're a real doll.
I would
Doll.
hide them because the police is coming. The police is
Yeah, I'm
coming.
just gonna put them in my
Well, I
jacket.
don't think we
Actually, I'm
have
just
long.
gonna
Yeah, yeah,
just
yeah.
give me.
A man is
Just give them to me.
dead. Yeah, there's this book. Yeah, just
Just.
take this. Just pretend like I never read it. I didn't press the button. I didn't
This
see this.
never happened. You know.
I don't
We're
know what
here.
you're talking about.
We're here.
So
For
Is that a dead
whilst
guy?
this is happening, this amazing exchange, Edward has been perusing the journal of Mr. Gardner. Now, what he's found. Go
oh.
on.
Do I not also have this silk wrapped book in my hand?
You have two things now, yeah, but you can't read them both at the same time.
That's true.
So you put one underneath yourself. Fuck me,
The book
guys,
man.
all of you. Okay, Edward, darling. Now, what you notice from your little skim is that Gardner was obsessed, it seemed, with returning to a place that he had known before. That place was called the Dreamlands, with a capital D. As you're reading through and skimming, you see that he seemed to be frustrated that he used to be able to get there, but he could no longer get there. And you just see entry after entry on this sheet that says the date, no dreams again. The date, no dreams again. No dreams again. Then towards the end of the journal, you can see numerous really vivid sort of descriptions and sort of writings around where Gardner talks about meeting a very powerful being, being promised a path into the land of dreams if he is to perform certain rituals. He describes how his dreams make a certain text that he's calling the tome more understandable. So it's like he seems to be reaching into his dreams in order to help him almost translate some sort of tome that we don't know about. Do you have any Cthulhu mythos, or do you have any occult on your sheet, Edward?
I'll go for occult.
Yeah.
From my general readings.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, for God's sake. Nothing.
Now you're rolling like the rest of us.
Great.
Yeah, how does it feel?
Great.
I
Okay.
guess I read the wrong books.
Well,
Yes,
the
you
team.
certainly have. That's fine. So, now then, do you want to have a look at the other book?
I do.
Okay. So what we had in there, it was the wrapped in silk cloth, and as you sort of move that silk cloth over, you can see a book that is written in Greek. Now, of course, you've already successfully rolled for Greek language, and there's no fucking way I'm going to make you roll that again, because you'll feel, so I'm going to say that counts. And you can translate the book.
Once I'm in the mood for Greek, it's just...
Once you're there, you've gone back into your old Greek ways. I mean, Stableford is a Greek name. You're of Greek heritage. And you see that the book in Greek is actually written and could be translated as the Book of Dream Memories. And I can tell you a little bit more about that. Okay. Now, it's all written in Greek, obviously, as we know that, and it's so again, it's going to take you more time for this, but time is running away from us as well. So, what you are seeing here as you read through, this is the barely coherent ramblings, it seems, of an Irish monk that was written in the 9th century CE, post Christ. describing dreams that he had experienced, this Irish monk, after reading some ancient scrolls that he had discovered whilst cleaning out a monastery's library. So this book's edition is 1658. It's a later reproduction of the original. It's bound and you would know all of this without too much hassle being a book owner. You can see where everything's going on. Bound in cracked and worn leather, and it is frail with age. So the wrapping in silk makes sense. And there is a bookmark in this one,
Ooh.
Edward.
Woo.
And I know that's your fave. So a bookmark has been placed in this book.
I hate bookmarks. They reduce the value of the book. I just take them out.
And is that what you do?
Yeah.
No! Don't! No. A bookmark has been placed in the book, noting a page of interest. So, do me a favour with this. Can you now, Edward, please make me a Greek language roll, and I would like an occult roll as well. And whilst he's doing that, let's move on. Virginia, what are you doing? Let me just go around the room.
Greek language failed.
Okay.
I've grabbed the ledger off of Martha, and I'm just, probably
Perusing
backing
through
my
those.
way out of the room, to be honest.
No, stay.
Okay.
Martha, what are you up to?
I'll just say, Virginia, dear, you don't have to worry. This is not going to go anywhere. We have got bigger problems to worry about. And I'm closing the secret opening, removing everything that was inside in my pockets or handing it out to people, and then just making sure that there's no traces of us uncovering any of
Smart.
this.
Very
I
good.
like her.
I like it. And Gracie, who's witnessing all of this.
I noticed the unopened box in the wardrobe, was it?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And I'd like to know if I can crack that open.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Oops,
Um,
the power of Jesus.
So, Grace, there's a couple of ways you can do that. You can either find the key, or you can try with a lockpick or a brute force.
Well, would it be a spot hidden to find a key?
No.
I will locksmith it then, as that is a stat I have.
Okay, why don't you give that a wee go?
Oh.
As you give that a wee go, let's go back over to Edward then. So you didn't pass your Greek. I'm gonna basically I wanted to know if you were able to pass with a hard success. So I'm not gonna go too much into the fact that you can't all of a sudden not be able to read Greek when you could about a second ago. So I'm not bothered by that. But your cult, did you get that?
I almost couldn't have got any worse. No.
Great. Well, that's good. Guys, fucking lie to me. God, someone just give me something.
We
Anyway,
can't.
we can. Okay, so with just a non-hard success, Edward, we'll go with that. So the details of these dreams are confusing. So obviously, as you would expect, of transcribed dreams, but also you're not that good at Greek, it seems. So that makes sense. Now, the writer himself, this little Irish monk fella, claims to be making regular visits in his dreams to a place that he's calling the Dreamland. It suggests that writer, the monk, was having dreams in which they were reading some sort of dream book. And in sections of this book that you're holding and sort of leafing through, looked to be some sort of attempt to write down that was seen in that dream book. So it's like it's been transcribed again. Now, where the bookmark is placed, just before you whipped it out, there seem to be instructions that are quite detailed on how to enter that dream realm that everyone seems to be banging on about at the moment. The writing on that scrap of paper... Oh, the writing on the paper that is near the body, you know, the one,
Yeah. A Greek one.
that one, is the same as
That's torn
on
out.
this page of the book. It's not torn out, it's like it's been written out again.
Is it the same writing or different writing? Like
No, so
same
this is a book.
script.
No, so this is Gardner's handwriting. It's like he's written it out
Yeah.
from the book, yeah?
Is there any?
No.
Did I get any idea why an Irish monk is writing in Greek from my?
No, not without a hard success.
Okay.
That's a great question, though.
I know, one I'm asking myself also. Near to the page as well, near to that page, you can see diagrams. They're showing spiral shapes that are drawn upon a human body. Just good to note. You didn't get your occult, you didn't get your hard.
I'll just stand like near the body, like trying to hold the book and look at the shapes and see if they match up to the cuts.
Okay, can you make me a power roll, Edward, as you gaze upon this book?
Uh-oh.
He's too sexy to resist.
What is in your drawer, Grace?
No.
I'm trying to get my other glasses. Sorry. These glasses have got really thick arms, and my headphones press them against my head, and they really hurt. But I hate these glasses now. But they've got thin arms, so they're not gonna hurt.
So cute.
Cute.
Fascinating. That's a joke. Okay. Edward, did you pass or did you fail?
It's a smell of blood, I think. It's just... Can't think.
Sorry, did you pass or did you fail?
I failed.
I think that's a fail.
Okay, sorry, I wasn't. Okay, I just wasn't
We're trying
sure.
to-
I wasn't 100. I know that he was acting it, but I just wasn't 100%. Okay, I'm sorry. So, as you're reading this book, you feel lightheaded. Maybe it's the blood. You're right. Maybe it's that sort of coppery smell. But you're starting to feel a bit like you need to almost sort of shake yourself out of it, and get back into the room. And see sort of what's going on around us. Now, Grace, were you able to open the...
I rolled the exact number.
That's good.
Is that a pass or a fail?
That is a pass, but
Okay.
you shouldn't be proud of it.
I'm not.
Did you hear the dog? The dog wants us to...
The police is
Yeah,
coming.
sh-
Yeah,
she's
how
quite-
long
Check
until
out
the
what's
police
going
arrives?
It could be another 20 minutes or so. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, right.
I don't even know if fucking Mrs. Medeiros left the apartment yet. I don't know. I don't think it...
Oh,
I
she's
can't
still
think of
getting
everything.
ready with poor little Tommy.
She's putting her makeup on, like the red lipstick. Tommy's
Tommy's
like
asking
fucking,
her every question. in
right,
this,
exactly. She's decided to make him some chicken nugs, and she's making him. She's
I
making him
hope
some
she's
shoes.
not feeding my child crap.
It's
That's
30.
more than he's eaten all week, Gracie. You'll be happy for it. So, okay. Now, Gracie, as you, I was gonna say you didn't batter it. You take a little hairpin out of your hair and you sort of.
I like to think I've got a skeleton key on my key ring.
Maybe for the rooms, but would you have one for like little tiny boxes? I don't know, but yeah, okay.
Skeleton key.
A
on my
hairpin.
ring.
That's what I said, Virginia.
Oh, sorry.
Fucking
She's too busy with the
Beth
legend. Leave her
is
alone.
just absolutely not paying any attention. Okay. Now, what you see before you, Gracie, you see $128 in cash.
Ooh.
You also see a sewing kit, and you see some personal grooming items. And can you give me a spot hidden?
I
I'm
can't.
I'm whispering because you don't necessarily have to tell. I don't know if you've told others that you're.
Oh, I
She's a
rolled a
good Christian
3.
lady.
That's a hard success.
Ooh!
She?
Christian lady, Martha. Is that a even Rusty gets that reference? Is that the she a Christian lady? Is that from the guy who sings the Facebook rants, or did you just say she a Christian lady?
Yes.
For no reason?
Yes.
Okay.
No, it is that.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Now, what you notice, Gracie, as you're deciding what to do with this $128 that you just found, you see something shiny at the corner of your eye that's inside a shoe, at the bottom of the wardrobe near you.
Is it the key to the box I just opened?
Oh my god, that would be so good! No! It is better than that.
Mm-hmm.
Looking closer, the shiny thing is a, I don't know how to say this, but a .32 revolver.
Yes!
Which is
Look guns.
loaded with
A
6
gun.
bullets.
Mm.
What? Now, as you are all, it seems like you're all fucking like right here or something. I feel like you're all just like in this little area.
Yeah.
One thing to note about this bed, the bed itself is tidily made. But, always a but, there's a depression in the pillow, as you can see. As if somebody was sleeping on top of the covers. A pair of slippers and a pair of brown shoes placed neatly underneath, so that's even more shoes, so perfect. We've already done the nightstand, we've already done the thing, we've done that. So we've done most of this room, which is really good. Should we take a 5-minute break?
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
do it.
Yep.
Are we ready?
this is so good.
Are we ready?
Ready.
And guys, have a think about what's going on here. Like, what's happening? I'm not hearing any theories. What the fuck do you think's going on?
I
We
think
don't
he
know.
was trying to get into the dream world for some
Mhm.
reason.
As we all are.
Oh, you wanted to open the gate.
Now he's, permanently gone into the dream world.
Well, I think I've got
Yeah,
my 4
forever.
books, so I'm waiting for the police.
You're ready to go. I'm ready to
That's
go.
it.
I don't care about this guy.
Wow. Okay. Well, this is.
I got what I came here for.
You're all heartless. So
Everyone's
Yeah.
ready to
have-
leave.
I've
So
got 5
that's
books.
You
great.
have a
That's what we
good
wanted.
Christian burial.
You just got $128. That's why
Hey,
you're saying that.
I never said that I picked that up. We said that it was there.
Well, what are you gonna do with it?
Give it to
Not
us.
pick it up.
That's the Rentios.
Your boy loves chicken nuggets. You need to buy more chicken nuggets for your boy.
No,
hungry.
I'm gonna tell everyone that what I've found, not including the gun. No, I'm gonna tell
Oh,
everyone
wow.
what I found, including the gun.
I need the
Okay.
gun. I want
And I won't take. I'm not taking anything. And I also don't want to touch the gun, so I'm just holding a shoe with the gun in
Okay. Okay.
it.
I'll take it.
And so are you giving that to Martha?
She can have it
If no
she
one else wants
it.
it, I would love to have a gun.
Wait, what type of gun is it? I've got a
A
handgun.
point,
handgun.
a
Revolver,
point
isn't it?
32 revolver. That does sound. It's a
It's only-
handgun.
That's a handgun, not
It's
a
a
shotgun.
little. It's a
No, a shotgun's like not a revolver. It's a shotgun.
Yeah.
I feel like I should
That's,
wish
say
she had a
that.
shotgun.
that's what I know about guns. I think a revolver is like a single hand, like
just a
pew pew
handgun.
handgun. So yeah, so you probably can.
Well,
fire
I
it.
do have a proficiency in that, but if someone else wants it, they can have it.
Martha,
I'm not
I
gonna
think,
fight
is
you.
fucking frothing over
I'm
this
desperate
gun
to have
for
a
some
gun.
reason.
I was a cowboy before I moved here from Germany, so
You're German.
Ooh.
Okay.
yeah, she's German. Which
Martha
yeah.
Strudel. This is why you haven't said your surname. It was a little reveal
Yes.
towards the end. Okay, right, let's take 5 minutes. And then we'll look at finishing up the scenario in one fucking session.
No.
Are you
I
proud?
want part 2.
No. This is a one and fucking done. Alright, everybody please mute yourselves. Or if you don't, that's your own fault. But you can't get muted this way. Edward, are you listening to me?
He's gone. Oh, I love Rusty.
Hang on. Honey? Did you mute yourself? Okay, that's good. He has, okay. But he's also just fucked off. Alright guys, mute yourselves. I'll see you in a minute. Okay, bye.
Let's go.
Okay. Let's come back. We back. I'm now unmuting folk. Hello.
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 Hi.
Oh.
Bess is no longer. She's ephemeral.
Oh, sorry.
She ran away with the
Apologies.
ledger.
She's back. All right. Okay. So, where were we?
Went on.
So, we had a bunch of investigators who had come in to a room to check on Mr. Gardner and to just find that he was no longer with us, and has since proceeded to spend the last hour or so rummaging through stuff, which I think is probably the kindest way to put this.
Yeah.
In the interim, Gracie, you found a ton of money. We've also found various bits and pieces. So there was the weapon that seemed to have done him in, an obsidian blade. There's also like a replica of that. There was the gun. Gunny was found, and there was various books. Of different, mostly dreamy shit. One of which sort of wrapped up in this nice little silk thing that was an Irish Greek monk or some shit. And then lastly, we also had some ledgers which really dumped Virginia in it, and now the meddlesome Martha knows all about that. So I'm sure that will come back to
No.
No.
in the hours soon enough. Okay, so give me a very quick understanding of where you're all standing, each of you, one by one.
Well, I was trying to look at the corpse compared to the drawings in the
Okay,
journal
in that journal. So we'll say that you're. Oh wait, let me.
near the end of the bookcase, I suppose.
I'm just gonna share again just so that I can see for you. So you are Rusty, Edward. I'm gonna say you're like here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, at that corner.
All right, Virginia, where are you?
I'm gonna.
I'm out of the door.
I don't know. I can't decide. Like near the door.
Don't worry too much
Everywhere.
about it. You know,
Yeah,
it's just a
like-
game.
By the chair.
So
Bottom
you're-
right.
Okay, so you're in here.
Yeah.
All right, Martha.
I reckon she's like by the foot of the bed, in between the bed and the bookcase, looking towards the wardrobe because Gracie's just showing her the gun
Oh, yeah?
and stuff. Yeah,
Sure.
there. Yeah,
So you're
yeah.
about
Yeah.
there, and then we have
Gracie's
Gracie.
by the wardrobe, yeah.
Okay, all right. So you're all discussing the fact that Gracie's just found herself a weapon, and that weapon has since been handed over to Martha. Is that correct?
I mean, I won't fight her for it. If she wants to keep it, I happily will let her keep it.
No, she's holding out
okay.
the shoe, just being like, look, it's a gun.
And as you are both sort of, oh no, you have it. Oh no, it's fine. No, not if you want it. You know, all that kind of very British conversation. Your concentration on that conversation sort of grinds to a halt as you hear a noise behind you. I think the person that's best equipped to see this would be Edward. And as he looks, he can see one of Mr. Gardner's legs twitching
Oh, Jesus.
and kind of dragging along the tarpaulin. Can you
He's alive.
He's alive.
He's alive! Edward, can you make me a sanity check for just witnessing
Oh,
that?
Ooh. So
Are
if
you
I'm
just
over,
scraping your mic?
then
Yeah, isn't it? I mean,
yeah, classic.
so
Yeah,
I think I failed. But how do I know how much by?
I will tell you. Please do me a 1d6.
Right. I don't have a
Oh,
D6.
dear.
I can do it for you if you like.
Yeah.
Don't trust
Okay.
her. It's like 7.
It actually is a 6, so
Oh,
that's
is it?
hilarious. And I would have said it
Oh.
was a 6 even if it wasn't, but I didn't have to.
Would you?
So,
So I take 6 sanity.
which is a temporary insanity.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Can you make me a power roll, please?
Yep.
As you witness the dead, bloodied body, caked in blood,
That's a normal success.
moving. Okay. Now, your madness as it comes across you. So you actually wanna feel a power roll. So if you get a power roll after madness, and you feel it, then that's good. But you've succeeded, so that's bad.
Great.
Sounds it's true. So you enter into a bout of madness. Your bout of madness, I'm gonna say, will last 1d4 rounds. No, I don't have a d4. Can somebody do me a d4?
I'll do your D4.
Okay.
Oh no, wait, I've got one here. I've got one. Sorry.
Oh.
Good.
Oh,
yes,
and
I
it was a
rolled
4! And it was a 4!
I rolled a
And I'm
4
not
too.
even making this shit up. Good. So for 4 rounds, Edward,
Yeah.
you become obsessed with what you're holding in your hand at the moment, which happens to be the Book of Dream
Book.
Memories. You know that one that like silk
The
wrapped
silky Irish monk.
one? The silky Irish monk, Greek.
Oh, sexy.
So smooth.
So,
How Irish.
well, so Edward becomes obsessed with keeping a hold on the Book of Dream Memories. You'll be like, it's mine, you know, that kind of. Okay, so this body is starting to animate, and I have more to say about that. Now, you all obviously notice that this is going on. Edward has just called out, he's alive, before going mad. But you can hear the tarp as it kind of moves. You guys all look around to see the quite obviously mutilated body of Mr. Gardner shifting its limbs one by one, and then suddenly lurching up to a standing upright position. And you look on in particular as the scalp on his head starts unraveling slowly, unveiling.
He's doing it.
No, it's just falling as he gets
Whoa.
up. So you can see this nice long strip of flesh dangling down by his neck.
Like a scarf.
Like a scarf.
Like a scarf.
Like you put the bear. Like
What a
you
threat.
put
The Invisible Man.
Yes. And now can everyone please do me a sanity check? Edward, you don't need to. Your sanity check was included.
I'm holding this book in front of my face, just sort of.
Nice. What book is that you've got in front of you, Edward?
Oh, funny you ask.
What is it?
It's your Hemingway book, The Old Man and the Sea.
Oh, that's good. You should read that.
Oh.
Okay.
I rolled a 13.
Oh.
I just need to know if it's pass or fail.
Pass.
Fail.
Pass is under, right?
Yeah.
Pass.
Okay, so Virginia and Gracie. I don't know why I want to laugh at that, but I did. Virginia and Gracie lose 1 point. Martha, please roll a d6
Seven.
for your sanity loss.
6.
Oh yeah.
Oh, 5.
Ah!
Ouch.
My gun is up. I'm just holding it.
Oh no. Did you take the gun?
Yep.
But I'm between him.
How
and
many? How
you.
many? How many did you lose?
5.
5. And
Yep.
you are the nosy neighbor. Okay, so you want to go gun mad? Is that your insanity?
No. But it's up, and you just hear a whisper.
Oh, I see.
to herself. I haven't killed the man in a very long time.
Going.
Christ.
Now, can you do me a power roll, please, Martha?
Okay. Where's my power? Let me see. Power. I went above my power.
So that's a fail.
58 out of
That's
50.
good. That's
Yeah.
actually good. Okay, great. All right. What's everyone's dex? We move in dex order.
Dex.
40.
Dexterity.
Oh, sorry.
I'm a
I
50.
thought you meant like a sales deck.
Get out your tarot decks and let's shuffle. Oh my god, we should totally do that. I love that.
50.
Sorry, 50.
I'm
What
a 50
else?
as well.
50,
40.
50, 40. Martha,
80.
80 because of the gunny.
No, just because
Oh,
she's
right.
Because
So,
she's a
so
nosy motherfucker.
readied firearms, add another 50. So that'll be 130. Oh, because it's a fucking gun, right? And let me just see what our good friend Gardner is currently on as well. So his dexterity. Okay, so he moves last, which is really great for everyone. So Martha, what would you like to do?
I want to move towards the door
Mm-hmm.
and just be in the entryway, still pointing the gun, and kind of. I mean, I'm not blocking the entryway. I'm just making sure that everyone can go behind me, but I am like ready to bolt if he moves.
All right. Now, what you can see that he's doing as he gets up is he looks straight at Edward. Stableford. But this is all happening in quick real time, so you haven't seen anything more at this point. Who's next in the dex order?
Virginia and I are tied.
Okay. Gracie, why don't you go first?
Okay, has he got anything in his hands?
No.
Is he looking malicious in intent?
Completely.
Okay.
From what you can see over the little fleshy scarf, you can see these eye sockets with red bloodshot eyes that are looking directly at Edward with malicious intent. You feel. Hard to say. It's like, dead bodies come up
Yeah.
face scarf.
with a face scarf,
What do I want to do? I would like to slowly, as if not trying to catch his attention, start edging towards the door also.
Okay, so
Behind Edward.
it's coward times. Okay, so we have Grace coming behind Edward. Martha is edging towards the door. Virginia, what would you like to do?
I'm wondering where the other obsidian knife went.
No one seems to have taken it, but it was.
No, Martha did take it, and if no one wanted it, Martha had it.
Is it the
So
one
she
by
brought
the?
everything out. Yeah.
Is that the one by the body or the one in the secret
two- there's
compartment?
one-
No,
box.
everything that was in the bookcase, she either took, and if anyone wants it, she would have given it to them. Otherwise,
Yeah.
she has it on her person.
But
if
So
anyone
Martha
wants to claim
has it
from
on
before.
her.
But the one by the body is still on the floor by the body.
What? So, oh, I can't point at my screen, can I? Edward was like at the end of the bookcase, right? Right.
Yeah, like bottom left corner
Right?
of that.
Right?
So if he's
he's there.
staring intently,
And you're
do you-
here.
Yeah. So can I, while he's staring at Edward, can I like creep round the back of him to try and get the other knife that's on the floor if it's still there?
Sure. Yeah.
A little creepster.
You can do that. Do me a. Do me.
So aggressive.
Do me. Some sort of sneaky sleight of hand check.
Okay.
Whatever's on your
Let's go.
sheet.
Oh, it's looking good. What is it? What are people? Sleight of hand.
Do it. Come on.
Success.
Perfect.
Nice.
Okay. You
When
managed.
is it strong, or does that not matter now?
Well, he just really didn't see you. It doesn't matter so much in this
With
game.
his dead eye.
Oh! You managed to even, like do some cartwheels, and the thing didn't even notice. So
Okay,
well done.
brilliant.
Well done, you. So you've managed to grab the obsidian knife, and where are you now standing?
So I'm still behind him.
Okay.
Uh,
That's fine.
Movement.
I don't need an actual grid reference or anything. Okay. And then who's next in our dex order? Has everyone been?
I think it's
Edward, have
Edward,
you
isn't
No,
it?
Edward.
Okay.
Still Edward.
I'm gonna open the book back up to the page that the bookmark was on, and just sort of like, in a friendly way, kind of like show him the pages and just point at it with my finger.
All right. Book.
Friend.
Okay. All right, that's great. That's great. Well done. So, and just remember that your bout of madness, Edward, means that you're desperate to hang on to that book. So this is just an interesting.
Yeah, I'm
thing
just.
to do. It's
I know
part
that
of
I'm very fond of this book, so I'm trying to share the
Okay.
fondness.
Okay. All right. You're like, look at this book.
Showing it off to
Okay.
everyone.
Well, that works. That works very well for me. So it is now the turn of our good old mate, James, the gardener. No,
He's not. He's not a
God.
gardener, is
you
What?
never asked. None of you
Oh.
ever asked what this man did, by the way. So
James-
I've got a lot to
James
say to you when
he?
we're
We know
finished with
what
the scenario.
He did. He was a
What did he do?
recluse.
That's not a job title. Anyway, so now the body of Mr. Gardner suddenly pipes this dreadful whistle from his what can only be described as throat orifice of such. It's this most disgusting and inhuman sign that comes out of his mouth as he opens his jaws wide and he shrieks into the open room, but in particular towards Edward, who is showing his book to him. Those who hear that tune, which will be all of you, now become distracted or dazed. So that means that each of you need to succeed on an opposed power roll or become dazed for 1d3 rounds.
Including me, yeah?
Especially you.
Yeah.
His power is 90.
90.
Power roll, is that it?
Yeah, if you all make me a power roll and tell me the type of success that you got, if you got a
Extreme.
success.
I got a failure.
I got a stat like a
fail.
normal.
Okay. Okay.
Normal success.
Gonna see what I got. So he got a 31, so that would be a 45, a hard. He got a hard success. If anyone did not get a hard success on their power, then please roll me a d3, and that will be how many rounds that you were dazed for. That includes you,
What?
Martha.
What's a D3 look like?
But,
Get a d6, roll it, divided by 2.
oh,
Oh,
okay.
a D6 is a standard dice, isn't it?
I got a 1.5. Does that mean 1 or does that mean 2? I rolled a 3.
A 1.5. Oh, a 3, which is 1, 2. Take a 2. Yeah.
I rolled a 1.
Great, that's a 1.
Okay.
Anyone else need help with numbers? I'm sorry.
No.
I don't know, Matt.
Okay, alright, so we're all good. So who's dazed? Put your hand up if you're dazed. Dazed. Okay, Virginia, you're not dazed, you just look dazed.
I'm just insane.
Edward. Okay, we have Edward who's insane. We have Martha and Gracie who are just like fucking lolling out at this song. And then we have Virginia who just is confused. Just has no clue what the fuck's going on.
By the way, am I insane Have I done 1 round out of 4 now? If he's
Yes.
moved.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Top of the round. No, wait. Hang on now.
What am I?
You're nothing.
Are you human?
You're,
What do you
you're okay.
mean? What are you? What do you mean? What are you, dear?
I
What do
did
you
my
mean?
power roll and I got a 28. It's 60.
Was that a hard success?
I don't know. Is it?
Yes,
Well,
it
so-
was
so
a
next-
hard success. A 28 out of 60 is a hard success. Well fucking
Okay.
done. Jesus fucking
did it.
Christ.
So you're the only one that's not mad or dazed.
Sick. Yeah, and I'm behind him with a knife. I'm like, good
Just
to go.
entirely incompetent, which is about the same. It's about the
Oh,
same.
God.
Okay, so who's next? Okay, top of the decks round, we have Martha. Very dazed Martha.
Dazed with gun.
Dazed
Yeah,
but
What
with
does,
a gun.
what does dazed do?
Yeah, what does that do?
Sure, I'll let you know. So, when dazed, the listener is distracted, suffering a penalty die to all skill rolls, and may not initiate an attack. You can dodge, you can fight back, but you cannot initiate an attack. At the end of your allotted rounds, the dazed investigator must make a sanity roll due to the otherworldly visions that you're witnessing. So right now, as you're hearing that sort of screech, that tune of sorts that's coming out of this Mr. Gardner's face, you are brought to this other world, this other space that you are like, it's distracting your mind. And that's
Dream
why.
world?
Another world. Maybe the dreamlands. So yeah, what would you like to do, Martha? You can't
Well,
do
Martha's
anything.
just having she's just having flashbacks of the war. She's just seeing dead bodies,
Oh, no.
and is just a mess. And she's just holding the gun, still like, I'll defend myself,
Yeah.
but like I don't want to kill another person,
Okay.
regardless that he's already dead. She doesn't comprehend that. She's just like, that's a man, and he's alive, but he's gonna die, maybe.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. And that is Martha's move. Who is next? Let's go, Gracie. We'll just do the order that we did before.
How close is he to Edward?
Well, he's just got up on the spot, so he's right there. He's actually closer to Virginia, really. Although Virginia's not moved, right? But oh no, Virginia's still closer to him. But he's looking directly at Edward. So I'm gonna say, Edward stays here. James Gardner here, and Virginia's like here. Huh?
Oh, this is difficult. What can I do? 'Cause I can't initiate any kind of anything.
No.
Can I do like a spot hidden for like weak points, or like notice anything about him that looks kind of vulnerable?
Yes. Okay. Do that for me with the penalty die.
What's a penalty die?
So you do your tens die twice, your deck of dice twice.
Okay.
And you take the lower. The higher of the two.
Oh, so it's like disadvantage.
We've never done this before.
I rolled 30 twice.
Good job.
So
So I got
good.
32. So that is a success.
Okay. So. So what you can see with your spot hidden, despite your dazed, confused state of mind whilst you're hearing this sort of music being pumped into your brain, and you're being taken off into this other space and back again. What you can see as you look closely is a pale blue light. That pale blue light is kind of emanating from the scars that are on his body. So
Like the one,
yeah,
the old
also
scars or the new ones?
the old ones as well that you can
Okay.
see. It's the very faintest glow, but it again looks otherworldly. You can't tell too much about that because you're not you're not like a fucking freak, but but you can ascertain that will have some bearing in what's to
Okay.
come. I can't tell you more. I'm not going to be like that's good or that's bad or whatever because you wouldn't know.
Yeah,
more
that's
than
fine.
that.
Would I also within this game, like round, be able to like point that out to Edward in the hope that he might find something in the book to do with it?
No.
Okay.
No. So I'm not going to give you both a skill roll and a chance
Okay.
of communication at the same round. These
That's
are like
fair.
quick fire.
A chance of fornication.
Apologies.
what you said? Did you say a chance of fornication?
Yes,
Yep.
that's what I said.
With a dead
I
body,
said
yes, that's what
with
you said.
advantage, you
Yeah.
can now get on that wee bed. It's only a single though. It's only a single. So
What did
have
you
to-
say? I
you have to be
swear you
creative.
said
She's
fornication.
a lady of God. Like, leave her alone.
I
She's a Christian
genuinely
lady.
don't know what the fuck you're thinking about there, Virginia.
You said
Are you sure you haven't been taken off to this like panpipe world? You're not dazed and confused and talking about fornicating with the old gods or something? What the fuck's going on here? I have
That's
no
what
idea.
I heard. That's what I heard.
You said communicate.
Communication?
Same,
Virginia?
Same,
Oh,
Ladies.
same thing.
sorry.
Decorum. Communication does not equate to fornication. Okay, who is next? I believe it's Virginia. Virginia, our little whore. I don't know.
Rude.
Legend.
Who was it that said whore earlier? I think it was actually
Me.
Virginia. So,
She
so
did.
I don't know why.
let's bring that back in. Okay. What would you like to do, Virginia? It's your turn. Fornicate?
like-
Roll to fornicate. No, guys, this is scary. Sorry, go on.
Ew.
It's very scary.
I feel like I'm in the like attack position, right? So I don't know. I feel like I should like slit his fucking Achilles heels or something.
You do what you want to do.
hello.
You
Do
tell
it.
me. So Bess, you tell me what you want to do, and then I try and help you make that happen.
What's what I want to do? I want to not get up.
Fornicate.
Incapacitate.
Have that.
Is that the right word?
Okay.
Not
Okay.
get
So. Okay, please. Okay. So, Virginia,
I'm tired.
have you been drinking? You
No.
haven't as well, which
No.
is
Just
Weird.
losing my mind.
So, Virginia, please will you roll me a fighting brawl?
Would love to. More than anything. 34. What am I looking for? Brawl.
Where it says weapons.
Weapons.
You don't have. I don't think
I
you've got
don't have that.
weapons.
I've
No, you
got
do.
weapon
Fighting brawl.
unarmed. Oh.
Okay, let's go weapon.
But I have a
unarmed.
weapon.
Yeah, I know.
What did you say?
Okay, do your weapon unarmed. What is that number?
Regular? I've got regular, hard, extreme.
Yeah. What
Oh.
is? Oh, Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
So-
What's the
Right,
number
okay.
under that?
What did you roll, and what is the number for unarmed attack?
34 is what I rolled, and it's 45 for regular.
Right. Congratulations.
There you go, you did it.
Yay! Fucking.
Punch the gun.
Jesus Christ. So, and what is the damage that you get to roll on that? It's right beside it, to the right of it. Your damage on a success.
1d3 plus db?
Good. Okay, this is good. 1d3, and I also want you to roll a 1d4. So I will help you. I will do the 1d3.
Yeah.
You do the 1d4.
Come on, you can
What's
do
the
it.
d4? Oh, the
The
triangle.
pyramid.
Yeah.
The little pyramid.
4.
Okay, you got
Oh.
4 plus 2, so that's 6.
6.
Plus your damage bonus. Now your damage bonus.
None.
Sweet. 6. Okay, so you go down onto your knees. Funny with the last thing we were talking about, and you slice
All right.
into the heels the left or the right heel, you can choose, and slice into it with the obsidian knife. Yes.
Left heel.
Okay, left. Yep. And
Vital information being communicated here.
so the obsidianness of the knife is totally irrelevant. Good. Why do you think I fucking added a 1d4, John? Why did I do that?
Yeah, John.
Fuck off, John. Right. John's always so negative in the worst times. God's sake.
We need positivity
him.
here, John.
It's good. Good. Well done. Good. Yeah, I added the 1d4. Okay. 9. So as you puncture into the Achilles heel, the monster the being, the whatever's going on, this sort of
Fellow
body,
border.
huh?
Our fellow border.
Your fellow friend,
fellow border.
now
Yeah.
reanimated.
James
What do you want to
Gardner.
call him? Seems to flinch as you do so.
Flinch, is that it?
But Burley looks behind himself and seems to kind of notice that it's happened, but not react
Oh.
to what has happened. And you also at that point notice that there is a faint blueness about that cut that you've made in there. So what was the HP loss? 7.
6.
7. Okay, 6. Sorry. I need a pen.
You can do
Okay.
7 if you
7.
want.
Nine.
Yeah, 7 sounds like a better number, actually.
Yeah, I like
6.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
so that's -6. Alright. Okay, who's next?
Edward. Poor Edward.
Poor
is still
mad
enthralled with this book.
Edward.
I think I'm going to just sort of sit down cross-legged on the floor and start thumbing through it.
Ugh.
Alright. Okay. You're gonna start thumbing through the book.
Yeah.
Thumbing, slicing. We've got everything happening.
Yeah.
So you're gonna. Okay, great. You're gonna do that. Okay, who's next? Now it's the
Oh, the creatures first,
the-
yeah.
It's James's go.
James's turn.
It's the Gardner, yeah.
All
You
right.
will also sit down and read a book, right?
Yeah.
That seems like the obvious thing to do.
Yeah, it's circle time.
So
So,
focus more then.
the James Gardner moves towards you, sort of bends down to your position, Edward, and is looking at the book that you seem to be enjoying. And
Oh no.
and grabs the book
Oh,
in its hand.
Mm.
Now, he does that with an extreme success, just FYI. He's now grabbed the book and he's looking at you with his pale red eyes. Mano, oh Mano.
do I get to
after this.
react or that's it?
Not yet. Actually, maybe. Oh no, maybe I'm sorry. I might be wrong. If the grab attempt is successful on the following round, it can then take the book. Okay. So in the next round, we're gonna do an opposed a strength roll to see if you can keep it. All right. So that's what's happening. All there. No, and that's all he's gonna do. Who's next?
Martha.
Go on, Martha.
Because he moved on to one of my comrades, can I do something, or am I still 2 days to act?
How many rounds did you have? It was
2.
then no.
But he's moved on, so I can't do anything even though he moved at someone.
If he moved it to you, then you can defend yourself, but you can't defend other people.
So what are my options as like
So
someone
you
that
could
is
do like a
based?
skill check. You could move. That's about it. So you can do other things. Maybe you could be handing the gun to someone. You know, you could do something.
Can I snatch the book, or I can't intervene in that?
You could, yeah, you can go to grab the book so that there's like a 3-way grab. Now remember, this is all kind of like, this is almost like media res. It's all happening at once, so we'd then have to do like a 3-way sort of tug of war for it. But you can go to grab the book as well. You would have to then do that skill check with a penalty die.
Penalty, yeah.
But you can't do
so there's a way for me to make it hard for the creature to get the book. Yeah, so that's what I want to do. I want to reach for the book, still gun out, like full temple, gun to the temple, and I'm gonna try to grab the book. So I need to roll the deck twice. 10. Oh, and 0, so that's good.
Pretty
and
good.
Then 1,
so that's
so
a
11,
10. And then 1, 11. Okay. I'll say, and what's your fighting brawl? We'll give it
My
the same
brawl
as
is
fighting
50.
Brawl. Okay, so that's pretty
50.
good. So you've got a really good hold on that as well. So now it's like some sort of fucking like free for all, the book fair. Okay, who's next? I think it's Grace. Go on, Gracie.
Well, I'm no longer dazed.
Great.
Just so that you all know. What will I do though? What will I do? I don't have anything. Can I just like push him away from Edward?
Yeah, you can attempt that.
Does that count as an attack?
Let's have a look at your character sheet real quick. So, what you have is...
I've got brawl.
Why don't we make this a strength check?
Okay.
Yeah, that makes more sense because it's pushing.
It's the same as my brawl anyway.
Yeah. Oh, perfect.
Okay. So I don't have penalty die anymore, do I?
No, if you're out of your...
I'm out of the days.
Right. Oh no, but what you do need to do, sorry, can you do a sanity check now that you're out of that?
I can.
Lovely. So now that you no longer are hearing
It was a fail.
this piped in fucking creepiness into your head, you must do a sanity check as you realise what's just been happening to you, and you have failed the sanity check. Now, with that, okay, 1d3, I'll roll that for you. Just easy, isn't it? And that's a 2. So 2 sanity gone again. Now, if you're down more than, and you're down more than, what was it?
I'm down 7.
7. And what's that as percentage of your overall? Don't worry too much, I'm sure it's not.
It's over 10%.
Okay, but it's not 5th.
No.
Okay, cool. That's all I want to know. Okay, so now your strength roll. Sorry, apologies.
Now my strength roll. Roll better. No. That's a failure.
But you tried.
Do I
It's
get
very
a
important
participation
that you
medal?
try. Okay, but that's good. And you got out of the sanity thing. I mean, it's kind of a successful round for you anyway.
It could have
Virginia.
been more successful.
It could have been, but it's nice to be positive. We're in America. Be positive. Virginia. What would you like to do?
I don't know.
Oh, right.
Yeah. I was thinking about what's everything that's going on.
Yeah.
Well, I just feel like I should take out the other ankle.
You can do that, yeah.
Or maybe, actually, no, it didn't do very much, did it? The neck?
It
like,
did 6 damage.
is that good, or is that...
I can't tell you because you in real life you wouldn't know how much the
Oh,
total
yeah.
HP is of something that you're going for.
Got it.
You know that it didn't really react.
It didn't do
But-
much. I do feel like I should go like higher up and like maybe just go for like an artery or something
Sure.
with
Sure.
my, I don't know, less than optimal
Okay,
obsidian knife.
go for it. Roll to hit.
Roll 69.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Good
Magic number.
try! Everyone's trying real hard today. So Virginia goes to fucking like jump up. I guess you're quite a short lady, Virginia. You're like myself. You go to jump to get the jugular. And you end up sort of completely missing in the spur of the moment.
Not ideal, is it?
I guess as well the fella is bent down over the book, so it's probably a bit harder for you to reach him at that point. So kind of makes sense. Who is next? So I believe now it's Edward.
Yeah.
Well, shall we do this opposed strength roll at this point?
Okay.
I'm actually not
Am I
entirely sure what the
helping
best
him?
way is to do this. Sure, but we'll help then with a bonus die rather than adding in too much complication here. So, Edward, please do me a bonus die strength check, and it's going to be opposed. Okay, so I'm also going to do one.
So by a bonus, you mean what?
You get 2 10s dice
And take the best.
and take the best.
Take
Perfect. The lowest.
As the lowest.
So he got.
on,
Jim
Rusty.
Gardner got 48.
I got an extreme success.
Yay!
Which my strength
My second.
is 90.
Your sanity
so-
gives you strength.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just pure focus.
So, so Mr. Gardner actually got a hard success, but you out successed him. So you are able to pull the book free from Mr. Gardner.
Nice.
GG.
I'm still insane
yeah.
though, so
You're
that's
still
all I
insane.
want to do is just get it back.
Okay. And so you're gonna get it back, and then you're just gonna keep sitting and just keep going as you were.
Yeah, I'll turn my back on him a bit, sort of like in a huff, but still sitting.
So precious.
Yeah.
Okay, so you kind of turn your back around, and at that point, it is of course our good friend, Mr. Gardner, who is going to, predictably perhaps, but turn around and try again at grabbing this book from you. So to do that, we do the grab book maneuver. Oh shit. But he misses
Ooh.
the book at this point, and he's getting more and more angry, and he's starting to dart his eyes around the room and look at each of you in turn. Who is next?
It's me. How close is everyone? And can I shoot this motherfucker in the brain without
Yes.
hitting anyone else? Now, because I said that my gun was against him, can I do that with a bonus die?
Right at him.
Yeah, because when he went to grab the book, I grabbed the book and then I shoved the gun into his face. I'm not dazed anymore, by the way.
I'll give you a bonus die, and I'll also
Okay.
give you a crit hit if you get it, because it's straight there.
I mean, my firearms proficiency is not the best. Okay, now that's
Why
not
the
good.
fuck are you doing that?
Wait. I might be able to make it because I rolled a 20, but now it's the
All right.
one.
Okay.
Ooh, can I push my luck?
No.
Fuck this luck.
Not on combat. Can't push. You can't use.
That was so close. I was only
Did
three
you
away.
miss? Did you actually have the gun?
I had the gun, and then as he lunged for the book, he kind of just slid. I guess. You know,
Wow.
I only missed by 3. I'm so mad.
That's such a fucking shame because you can't even spend luck points. You can't push it. There's nothing you can do. It's combat. You can try again in the next round though.
Maybe the bullet got jammed in the revolver.
Maybe many things, Gracie, but one thing's for sure. This guy is getting off fucking easy. He's had a wee paper cut to his ankle. Otherwise, you guys are all just sitting there
Tormenting
fucking
him with
reading books and backing away through the door. So, I don't know.
Is there anything else I can do with my turn?
You can move.
Can I get in between the creature and Edward?
Yeah, if you want.
Yeah, then I'll do that.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
after I miss the shot, I'll just move in front of it and try to block him from the book so he can't see the book.
okay. Who is next?
Me.
That is Gracie.
I'm gonna go with a. I'd like to. Is he still like doubled over trying to get the book?
Doubled over trying to get the book. Yeah. So he's moved around, and wants to now take the book off of Edward, who's sitting and facing the other way.
Okay. Can I attempt to? Would a kick to the head work?
Wow.
Yeah, you can do that. What are you trying to do though? What are you actually attempting?
Well, I want to knock him out, or like, I don't know, like cause some kind of pause.
Okay.
In his movement.
Yeah. Well, you can roll. That would be a fighting brawl, or if that's
I've got
not...
fighting brawl.
Okay. Yeah, do that. Let's see how we go.
I rolled a 57 and my fighting brawl is 50. Can I spend 7 luck points?
If you're in combat, we can't do luck points and we can't push it.
didn't know
Damn,
this.
why
This
are
is
all
the first
fucking
time.
rolls?
You need
It's
luck.
so
Now.
bad.
Guys, this is
Good
the
enough.
slowest fucking combat
my
I've ever
God.
witnessed.
Not
Maybe
the
this
one
is a
that's
two-shot. Maybe this is a two-shot.
We're all dead.
No.
You're all like fucking listening to Enya over here. Virginia.
Okay, so because that didn't work, what I'd like to do is ask Martha for the other obsidian knife. Am I not allowed to do that?
Well, no, it's an action, really, isn't it? I mean,
Oh,
alright,
Jesus.
yeah, okay, do it. Alright, do it. Alright, fuck it, just do it. Just
Okay.
take the
Obsidian
knife.
shit.
I'm like, Martha, give me the knife.
You've got time
Yep.
to take the knife. You're then gonna like duct tape it onto the gun,
Yeah.
or onto your shoe or something so you can kick it
Bayonet.
next time. I don't
Yeah.
fuck, whatever you need
Like
to
James
do,
Bond.
guys. Whatever
Yeah.
the fuck you need to do.
Let us live our
Um,
best life, okay?
Virginia, what are you up to?
Oh, I don't know.
Come on,
Do it. Do something stupid like
fucking
us.
do something. Doesn't matter.
Fail.
Just a
Um,
game.
do
We have to go to
something.
bed soon. Let's go.
Wait, he's got
Do
like
it.
flappy bits off his head,
Yeah.
right?
Pull one.
Yeah, keep pulling and just see if it his whole body unwraps.
An orange peel.
That's so grim. Just unravel
That's,
him.
that's actually grotesque. I feel quite ill. But that's what you want to do, is it?
No, it's not. I won't do anything with it. I don't know. We're not making any fucking dents in him.
You've got a fucking knife on you that you can't be
No, that's
arsed
shit.
to.
It was a
You can't be
scratch on his
arsed to do
ankle.
it. It was 6 points. What's your entire hit points?
11.
15.
Oh, 15. Great.
He's got 15 hit points here. Fuck off.
Me.
That's wild.
No,
Well,
she's got a
I've-
son.
How many,
Okay.
Virginia?
The only stat
9.
I've got is
You have 9. You caused
Five.
6 hit points.
Okay,
That
that makes
thing,
sense. I'm
and
gonna
you
try
have
the
9.
neck again. I'm gonna try the neck
2/3 of your
again.
entire life force.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna try the neck again, alright?
She's like, oh, it's not even done anything.
No. Just hug him
What
like
kind
a
of
Beyblade.
accent was that?
You said, I
Roll.
don't know how many.
Roll the dice.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking hell. 35.
Pass or fail?
Is
I
that
don't know.
Oh, pass.
All right, yay! Okay, now, I will roll your D3. You can roll your D4. We add them together with your damage bonus of 0. That's a 1 on
1.
my end, and a
2.
2. 3 damage.
No, I've got a 1. No, I got a 1.
You've done more damage than all of us.
Okay, so now.
All the damage.
Okay. Woo! So you go into the neck. Give me an intelligence check while you're there, please, Virginia. How smart are you?
You smarter than a fifth grader?
49.
Please,
Oh.
please, 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 please.
Is it int idea?
Yeah.
That's 80. So
Great.
good
So
success.
as your obsidian knife slices a bit into the neck of Mr. Gardner, you see that sort of blue coming, that faint blue again, and you wonder to yourself why he doesn't look or seem to be flinching or taking to, like, he's obviously
dead.
noticing that you're doing it, but he's not, like, you would expect this cut to really sort of irk him and push him towards you. He's not. He's shaking it off very quickly and continuing with what it is that he wants to do. It's like he's single-minded on this thing. All right. Next up is Edward, weird guy on the floor. How many points do you have? How many rounds do you have of this weirdness? How many did I give you?
This one, and then that's it.
Okay. All right. What are you gonna do, darling?
Oh well. I think I finished thumbing through, so I'm gonna get the silk out again and wrap it back up again,
Okay.
and try and protect it.
Okay. Great. So you do that. Sweet.
Roll
Next.
dexterity.
Wait. He didn't. Oh, he tried to do that again, didn't he? He tried to grab it. He didn't get it this time, so that's fine. So that's the end of your go then, Rusty, and it is now time for our fella's turn. Mr. Gardner now is in this position whereby he has Edward sitting down in front of him, and he has the meddlesome Martha in the way in between him and Edward. The book. So, what our dear friend James Gardner is going to do is attack.
No.
Is attack the meddlesome Martha and attempt to get her out of the way. He's quite
Oh,
strong.
jeez. Oh, dear.
Roll baddie.
Okay, and he does indeed hit.
Oh, leave me alone.
Now, one thing I can do, which
The afterlife.
we've never done this before because I'm not entirely sure how it works. But you can dodge, or you can opt to dodge or fight back if a hit is landed on you.
I'd rather dodge because I'm very good at dodging.
Okay, so why don't you roll to dodge?
No, I didn't dodge that.
Oh, good. It's so much easier if you don't do it because I have no fucking clue how it works. Great. So you do not dodge. You're going to take the full damage. Jesus. Okay. And that damage will be... How many hit points do you have?
11.
11, okay. You take 8 hit points. damage.
Jesus.
Now, one thing I know about that is that is over half, and I believe that gives you a major wound. Let me get into my combat flowchart, which is right here.
This
Now,
fucking book nerd.
I'm basically Edward on the floor, fucking thumbing through with my little...
Yeah, now there's an old lady bleeding over him in his book.
Not the silk.
The
Yeah,
silk.
the silk. And it's old blood as well.
Now then, what are we doing here? Let me... I just really want you to have the entire
No,
feeling
it's
of
fine.
this.
No.
Now, let's kill one of you.
Oh, let me die in peace.
Here we go.
Let me
Here we
join
go.
my husband in peace.
So a major wound results when an attack delivers an amount of damage equal to or greater than half the character's maximum hit points with a single attack. A character that has received a major wound may die if their current hit points are reduced to 0. Just FYI. When a character takes a major wound, please tick the major wound box on your character sheet. bloop.
Yeah, imagine that I did
The
that.
character immediately falls prone.
Yep.
Now, please make me a successful Constitution check.
Constitution. Let me just check what my score is. Oh, I've got bad news for you, babes.
All right. So you are unconscious. You are knocked unconscious on the floor, and you're prone.
Oh, with my beautiful gun.
Danny.
George, here I come.
Sweet. So you are dying. Okay.
No.
Who's next?
It's me. Can I run and
We
grab
got a
the-
dying. We got someone dying. It's our first
Can I
time.
is it too much in one go to run over to her and pick up the gun and shoot it?
But yes, because so you can have a movement, but I don't want to give you a like an action as well as another action. So
So the
You're
action would be
moving.
picking up the gun.
yeah, and readying it and then shooting it.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to not do that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the knife's not really doing much though. I'm gonna take the knife and I'm gonna attempt to put it in the top of his skull.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go.
Fuck it. I've got unarmed weapon. Shall I roll that the same way?
Unarmed weapon. So you have the obsidian, yeah. So yeah. So roll that, and then we're gonna add the damage bonus from the weapon.
My damage bonus is a D4.
Yeah, but you'll have another D4 because it's.
That's a success. So
Alright,
that's
sweet. So 2 D4s.
which is a 3 and a 4,
7.
and then a D3, right? Because that's my actual damage.
Yeah.
Which is a 6. So that's a 2.
What?
I rolled a. It's a D6.
Oh, sorry.
I rolled a 4, so it's a 2
Yeah,
Is
and
it-
then you're adding that to the what?
to the 7. So I got 9.
9. Jesus.
9 points
Alright,
of
so
damage.
that's minus.
And I want it like lodged in.
Oh.
You want it
Nice.
lodged in. Alright,
Yeah.
okay. That means you won't be able to use it again.
No,
Is that what
I'm
you
gonna.
want?
No. I'm
I was like, wait.
Swiftly retrieve.
Is that what you want?
I'm not gonna leave myself weaponless. But,
Okay,
like,
great. I know this is.
I want
you
it
know.
into the skull, like into the hilt.
Okay. Alright. And you do 9 damage overall. And again, you notice the blue pulsating nature of this sort of otherworldly color. But the James Gardner seems to notice that you're doing this. Again, is very focused on what he's at. Virginia.
What is he? Sorry, is he still focused on the book, or is he? Because his eyes were darting around us before.
He was darting around. Now he's focused back on the book, but he was mostly annoyed that Martha had got in the way
Okay.
of what he wanted. And now he's gonna refocus on the book. Virginia.
Hmm. Do we need to destroy the book?
You
Ooh.
cannot discuss that with the other players. Sorry, I'm not saying that in like a rah, 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 but don't like anything like that. Do it or don't do it. You don't have time to discuss it with them.
Well,
No
it's-
strategy.
I'm not close to it. I'm still behind him. Wait, where is Gracie now? If I'm still behind him, is Edward still in front?
I'm still.
I
on
feel
the
like I'm
floor.
I'm maybe standing behind Edward and stabbing the James over the top of him.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I'm lost. Nothing's working. He's blue. He's fixated on the book.
Shall we say that you don't take a move?
That seems like a waste, doesn't it?
Yeah, so do something, or you're gonna lose it. That's what I'm trying to
Help
tell you.
me.
Just
Fuck, I don't know. I'm stuck.
So, there's various things that you could do. You could try and hit him again. He is losing hit points. Like, I don't want to metagame this for you, but just because he's not reacting to it doesn't mean he's not losing hit points. You also have a friend of yours that's on the floor dying. You also have someone else who is obviously the main target and is also going mad on the floor. And I don't know what Gracie's deal is, but yeah. Or you could walk out the door, like that's a possibility.
I'm
or
out.
You could burn this book or do whatever it is that you're looking to do. You could grab the book off of Edward. He's obviously not.
I do think
after it.
we need to do something with the book. So maybe I'm gonna like come round to the front and try and grab the book off this crazy man.
Okay. So you can do that, but note that
Throw it
he's
out the
still
window.
in his. So he's still in his madness at this point in time, so he won't want to give that up again. What I'll do
Let's
to make this
stab him.
quicker, let's do no.
Okay.
No.
no PvP.
I will give you in one roll rather than two. Let's do an opposed strength roll between Edward and Virginia.
I would
let's
say I
see.
have done my 4 rounds now of insanity.
Oh, it's back in the room.
Okay. So the
Okay,
next.
tally.
So you're gonna go next, yeah, and you're not
Yeah.
mad anymore. Okay. Okay, fine. So you can hand the book, or it's not up to you.
Well, I think if I've
You
just
might
been
have an idea.
insane and kind of out of my senses, and I'm sitting on the floor, and suddenly I come back, I probably don't really notice someone taking
We'll
the
give
book.
it away.
I think I
Yeah.
won't really object,
Okay.
and I'll just, yeah.
So Virginia, you managed to grab the book. Now you can move with it, or not. We're giving Bess too many options. She's overloading.
You know this
run
isn't
out.
good for me.
I know.
Can I
Just
stab the
run.
book with the obsidian
No.
knife? Fuck. That
Oh.
seems like something. that
I'll
should
let you
never
do it.
happen.
Fuck it. I don't give a shit anymore. Okay, you
That's
stab
very
the
Harry
book.
move
With,
it
Potter.
on.
You should.
you
Let
stab
someone
the
else-
book with a knife. You don't even need to roll. It's like in your hand. Just do that.
Slash it, not stab it, stab it.
Okay. Virginia has done that. Now it is now Edward's turn. Edward, what would you like to do?
I'm so tired.
I've just seen this,
So I'm
and
trying to
I,
rush you, Virginia. Go on.
I am saddened.
So, Edward, as you come to, you see that you're on the floor, cross-legged, lotus position. Virginia's just grabbed the book from you, a
Stabbed
very
it.
expensive book, and stabbed it. You see Martha on the floor, just having a snooze. Gracie just is existing, and
extracting knife from brain.
extracting, a bit of obsidian from this man's head, and you realise that a previously dead man is staring intently at you.
I'm down at floor level. I think I'm going to try and sort of rugby tackle him while I stand up.
All right.
American football.
So what you're trying
Yeah.
to do is knock him prone.
Yeah.
Give me let's do a fighting brawl.
Okay. Nothing at all.
I can't even see the rolls. Just make them up.
I've
Okay,
got 90,
so
93.
93. So
You're not
you
gonna
actually,
like
in your attempt to rugby tackle him, you yourself fall prone.
I just slip in the blood.
And essentially are spooning Martha on the floor. Both of you
Oh
just
my
fucking
god. Am
unable to do
am I the only
anything.
person that's like sane and standing
It does feel that
Yeah.
way, Gracie, and it's sad, isn't it? It's sad. So we're back to the top of the round. We have Mr. Gardner. Now, Mr. Gardner is really upset by what Virginia is doing to his precious book. He moves towards you, Virginia, and he is going to take a swipe at you. In particular.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh no!
Down goes the third.
Okay, that is a 35, and his fighting is 50. So that is a success. Now, Virginia, do you want to dodge? Do you want to
Yeah, fucking dodging.
fight back? You want to dodge? Okay.
Oh.
So roll your dodge.
No, I've still got the knife. I'll fight back.
You want to fight back.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so
Oh, yeah.
so you roll your unarmed strike. We need to figure out how to make that work.
Oh, fuck.
What is it?
53.
What's that?
Fail.
A failure.
I'm a little fail.
Okay, so you lose that, and you take
Oh dear.
I hate when she laughs like
6
that.
points of damage. And what is your total hit points?
9.
6. That's
Oh,
more than
dear.
half. Please do me a
Fucking
Constitution
I
roll.
am
and-
genuinely
again.
the only conscious
never would have thought it
person
of-
now.
Games.
No, Edward is fine.
Constitution.
I know he's prone.
That's
so
six-
he's...
I got a success for Constitution.
Okay,
Yay.
that is good. What does that mean now? I didn't have a bookmark, so I put a Magnum wrapper in there, so
Yes.
that's good. So that's good. Make a successful con roll to avoid the character falling unconscious. So you're not unconscious, but you do have a
Right.
major wound. So just remember that you have a
Dear
major
me.
wound, and you have fallen prone. So we have
We're
Martha.
all on the floor.
Martha is dying. We have
my
Virginia who's fallen over. Edward has also fallen over. And Edward, it is your turn. Gracie is just standing here like, what the fuck?
Is the gun near me?
The gun
Yeah.
is on
Remember.
Martha,
And I'm
who is...
Yeah, but it's
Like,
like
yeah.
right next to you because she just fell.
yeah. Can I grab the gun at this point? And then can I use it, or does that need to?
Yeah, just use it. Fuck it. It's
All right.
it's 11.
It's
All right.
You get 6 shots. No, no, I think there were 6 bullets, wasn't there? And we have fired one
Yeah,
of them.
6 bullets.
I can use. I'm authorized to use handguns. So
Well, I don't think anyone's fucking
007.
I've got my gun license.
yeah.
Well,
God,
yeah,
that's
check for
skill.
gun license, and then we move to the next one. So roll gunny.
Well, gunny.
Oh,
dear.
come on. Do it for Martha.
I think I've got all this semi-congealed blood all over my hand, and I'm just hopeless. Can't even pull
Okay, I can't even listen
thing
to you
back.
guys anymore. Right, it is Mr. Gardner's turn once more. As you are prone, are you still holding the book, Virginia? Virginia, make me a luck check.
Oh god.
I think this is about to end.
Oh dear.
Odds,
Luck check. What am I?
whatever your
You
luck
look at-
is.
Under the Call of Cthulhu logo.
Yeah. Anna, yeah.
Oh.
Oh my god. This is so tense.
It's 35 and I rolled 43.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. So you drop the book whilst you hit the deck,
Fuck's sake.
leaving the book
Gracie's around.
exposed.
Go to her.
Can I?
The
can I-
landlady.
She had.
my
She
counter
hasn't been able to
Edward?
move the deck's order. The deck's order don't lie. So the fella grabs the book.
Oh dear. He begins to read.
Precious book. And he sits down cross-legged and decides to tell you a story. And the story, I'm joking, that's not happening, but I just want to see what he would do. Okay, so he grabs the book. I'm gonna just share my screen again so you can see it. So he grabs the book, and he makes his way towards the window. And he has enough movement that he's going to jump out of the window.
What?
Clean out with the book in his hand. He smashes through. The
Sorry,
pane of
can I-
glass.
I've got a question.
Yeah.
He's been able to move, pick up a book, move again, and jump in one go.
He picked up a book. He's picked up a book, so he hasn't had to move to do that because he smacked her down in that last go. Picked up a book and he's moved forward through a window, but not like the window's not a barrier, so he hasn't like opened the window and got out. He's moved through.
Okay.
But thanks, Rick Rack, for the rules lawyer.
Just clarifying.
All right. May I remind you of all the fucking extra goes I've given you lot. Anyway, he leaves via the 3rd floor window and drops to the ground below.
Does he take hit points for jumping out of a 3rd-story window?
And does he die because of that?
Yes!
All right. Well, let's give him a bit of splatter damage, shall we? I'm gonna say 3 stories. So it's the 3rd floor, but they do 1st floor in America, don't they? So it's like it's not 4th floor. It's like 3rd.
I reckon a d4 of damage per floor.
All right, let's do that. Sure. Let's do 1d6. Fuck it, because I have 1d6s here. I have more d6s. I got 3 d6s. Actually, what I'll do
it.
Should I show you it here so that you can see what?
I'm just imagining his like face scarf flesh.
Oh,
all sort of
flapping.
spilling out.
Flapping.
In the wind.
Okay, so we have a 1,
Mhm.
a 3,
And a 6.
and that's a 6. So it's 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 10. He takes 10 damage as he makes
Is it
his
enough?
way to the bottom, which puts him at minus 20. No, he brushes himself off, and he makes his way.
What's his HP?
Shoot him.
Gracie, shoot him! Jesus wants you
Can
to.
I shoot him from the window?
Yeah, sure.
Shoot him!
So we've done 6, 7, 8, 9. So we've done another
Jesus.
10. So minus 27. Okay, yeah, cool. Yeah.
If I shoot him from
Fuck
the window,
it! Go on, shoot him. Go
do I
on.
roll to hit, or am I just going straight in with damage?
And at this moment,
I think you really need to roll to hit now.
Yeah.
Tommy walks in.
What-
Yeah.
so actually, I've got proficiency.
The police
in
are just
firearms.
pulling up, by the way. at
Oh,
this point.
Jesus.
Oh.
Shoot him!
I've got proficiency in firearms, and that's a 97, so I miss.
And for a 97, you're lucky I don't make you fucking shoot yourself. So, yeah. So the last you see is Mr. James Gardner taking a right-hand turn at the end of the street,
G-Dog, no.
where he
not my
disappears
problem
from your
anymore.
sight with the book that he was after in the end.
It's fine.
And you
If the
hear
police can't blame us
the
now.
friendly sirens of the police
We lost.
as they turn up and ask where the body is.
I mean,
Tipped
there's
off,
Martha.
mate.
Well, they see Martha's
legged
body,
it.
but nothing.
Great. So now I'm just in a room with a bunch of unconscious people and blood.
I'm not unconscious yet. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here with my fake
Two
ledgers.
clumsy people. So the police are coming. What do you want to do?
Fucking leg it. I'm jumping out the window. Fuck it.
I'm gonna begin to pretend to do. Oh no, the corpse is gone. Oh,
The corpse is gone. Yes.
I was gonna like
Oh,
pretend
yes.
to be reviving the corpse.
You could pretend to be reviving Martha.
That's good.
Yeah.
Somebody could try and save
Yeah.
Martha's life. That would be nice.
That's
wouldn't it? That
okay.
would
I
be
kind of
nice.
wanna. I don't know.
Nobody
It
actually
feels
wants
so
to.
like unsatisfying.
You fucked it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, in our defense, I would like to formally blame all of the dice that we've used.
Ridiculous. They were
Yeah,
ridiculous.
Never
Because-
again.
We tried several times to get attacks.
Jesus. Not even one.
Now, I meant to reward you sanity points for having finished the scenario. The sanity points are meant to be that you're all each rewarded 1d6 sanity points for successful completion of the session. I would say that was quite unsuccessful, so I'm going to award you nothing.
Yeah.
Because you have just let out into the world.
We tried.
Out of interest, what was his HP? Like, were we
70.
close? His
70.
HP was 70.
Yeah.
7-0. That's
Look at all.
crazy.
So the
I love that you were
stabs
like-
were like a scratch.
I love that
You're
you were
still
like,
hurting him.
how many hit points do you have?
Wait!
Yes.
Are we
What
supposed
the
to have
fuck
not
was
fought
that?
then?
Wait!
Oh god.
70. What have you done?
How many
What have you
feet
done?
Wait!
He was actually dead like 3 rounds ago,
Oh my
and she's just
God.
fucking with us.
What's happened?
His HP was probably like 7. Just 7. Just flat out 7.
Oh my god.
Okay, this is quite funny.
What?
Okay, that's funny. So, the good news is I've taken notes.
Can I get my book back?
Can I get my life back?
The good
Yeah, can I
news
get
is
these
I've
3 hours back?
I've taken notes. So when he hit the ground, he was on 27. So he hit the ground minus 10, so he's on 27 hit points. Before that, who was the last person to hit him?
It was
I
Wait,
don't
is it
manage
the
to
top
hit
of the head? Wasn't it?
Oh no.
Oh,
no,
yeah,
wait.
because
the
Did you,
Tackle
because you
miss.
tried to, did you not shoot him as well? What happened?
I tried to shoot him and
No,
We all missed.
Okay.
shooting.
Alright. Okay.
Did I kill him?
That'll do.
Yes. So,
Yay!
Take it back.
oh my god. So, his
Funny.
So, his hit
Fucking moment.
points.
I was at 30.
His hit points are 17, but I understand what I've done in my head is I've heard 17 and I've memorized it as 70 because it sounds like the same thing, and then I've no longer looked at the HP, and I've just been like, 70 guys, keep fucking killing him, keep killing. Okay,
You didn't think that. Well, never mind.
fuck it, he's dead. He's dead. He's now dead on the floor.
So we did actually win the scenario.
Yes.
Yeah,
Give
like
us the
ages ago.
sanity we deserve.
And you did it so courageously and well. Gracie did it with the oil.
I
Ugh.
put in the knife and then I mullered it around like a
I
yogurt.
helped.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey, you helped.
Lol.
Jesus.
Sorry. So, just to bring a very unsatisfactory close to a very unsatisfactory ending of the game, you actually did kill him, but it's not actually doesn't actually feel good anymore.
No.
Yeah.
This happened
No,
in a
not quite.
dreamscape. This
I should have
happened in
lied
this
and just
Irish
said
man's
I should
dream.
have lied and kept it at the 70 because I think you guys would have went to bed happy with the 70. I don't think you'll have gone to bed happy that you killed things. Okay, right. Okay, we retcon. Okay. Oh my
Bye.
god. So, as your knife digs in to the brain and you squish it all around, you feel the life force, this otherworldly life force of the Mr. James Gardner leave the body. The blue that was surrounding him now dissipates into nothing, just like me and how I feel right now. That's a good idea, Jack. Okay, Jack got it right. He jumped out the window. It was a trampoline. He jumped
Straight back.
He came straight back in. Grace fucking finished him off with the
You
old
get-
fucking
You
with
get
the old
killed by the
slush
falling
puppy
back and
brain.
fly
The
back
slush
up.
puppy brain, and he lies
Oh.
still on the tarpaulin. Can I get one last luck roll from Grace
Yeah.
as she
Come on,
manages to kill?
Grace. Am I still dying?
Yeah, I think you're dead. We're just gonna kill you.
I'm not dead.
Oh.
Luck.
How the fuck
Yeah.
did I die?
Yeah, that no.
Okay, so with your bad luck roll, although you do manage to successfully destroy this otherworldly creature somehow in the end when you asked me to check what the hit points were. You do actually get some blood onto the oriental rug. Which will be a lot of money.
Fuck's sake.
Not a $200 rug.
I wanted that.
Which will inevitably take about 30 or so % off the
I'll start
resale
snapping off the
value.
cherubs, I think.
Aren't you still knocked prone?
Yeah.
Just lying there, like grabbing the things. So
No,
here's
because
the
that happened after the thing. Or
Oh yeah, you're right. So Edward would not have been
yeah,
knocked
you've never been
prone.
on the floor. All right, everyone,
So,
that's fine.
Right. Oh
Okay.
yeah, was that after?
Are the police still coming? Because
Sure.
I'm gonna like
Yeah, police are here now.
yeah,
Nice,
I'm gonna point at the body and be like, "It's dead."
Great. And the police are like, congratulations on
Thank
on
you.
killing this thing. Tentacle Bookend is just watching. Well, Tentacle Bookend, it's a shame that they didn't give a shit about that, John. So, conclusion. The scenario is likely to end with the monster dead, or having escaped in a spectacular shower of broken glasses and dive through the window. That or the investigators are all dead and are insane. Blah, blah, blah. Each surviving investigator now will be rewarded with 1d6 sanity points back.
And I will take
Congratulations.
that sanity.
Congratulations, you
Or
have
2 of it.
successfully... And also, Edward, you get 2 Cthulhu Mythos points, plus 2 percentage points, for reading the Dreamlands book.
Ooh.
Book.
Plus 2.
Now, you guys have come together closer than any today to thwart a being from another time, space. Even when you thought it had escaped, it was just
in
a
our
dream.
dreams.
It was just part of the sanity wearing off, and in fact, it had been lying dead for some time when you all awoke from that nasty nightmare, all prone somehow. Apart from Gracie, who knew she had killed it. What's next for your stories?
Oh no,
I
get the remains of that book.
feel like Gracie just like sits on the floor and cries a bit.
I could imagine.
Aw.
I could imagine. That's
Me.
probably. Edward, you wanna get the book and sell it?
Well, I might as well might as well have what's left of it. Maybe someone won't even open it.
I don't want to intervene in Edward's bookshop fun.
Yeah.
But potentially, should we not sell this so that other people don't attempt the same thing?
Well,
Might it be better destroyed?
I think he was just unhinged.
Nobody can read it anyway. It's in Greek.
Yeah, true.
It's exactly. And now that it's defaced, no.
No, that happened after.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
That was all just a sanity check.
It was just a figment of our imagination, Edward.
A big old Cthulhu, like an other mythos space. The last
Looks
defense.
fine.
The last defense of this monstrous being was to
It
trick you
is,
into
in
thinking
fact,
that
already sold,
it
that book.
escaped. It is already sold, so you just need to give it over. The question is, who bought it and why do they want it?
Well, I don't really ask those sorts of questions.
I was giving you a little next adventure for yourself. Okay, Martha, how will you spend the rest of your days?
Cross-eyes. I don't know.
Oh,
How
you're
does
dead.
it work in Cthulhu,
You're still
actually?
dead, aren't
We
you?
could try and
What's the
revive
word?
her now. The police are
Yeah,
here.
can like how does it work in Cthulhu?
You get an ambulance. What? How does what work?
Because like in D&D, obviously you get like things like death saving throws and whatever. But if you
Yeah.
are playing Cthulhu, how does it work? We actually never went through that.
Well, no, we've never got that far, have we? Let me get out the old magnum. Sorry, we won't be too long because I know everyone wants to go to bed. So, if you have 0 hit points, so you weren't at 0 hit points, Martha. You
No,
just
I had
were.
3. I had 3.
Yeah, so you were just unconscious, so that's okay. And with first aid, you would have woken up again. Just no one bothered to do that to you.
Yeah.
Once you get to 0 hit points, It indicates one of three conditions. If only regular damage has been taken, the character does not die. It will just heal in time. You will heal in time. If you've taken a major wound like you had, the character will soon die, unless first aid is administered. And if you... Yeah, that's fine. And then if an amount of damage is greater than the character's maximum hit points is taken in one attack, so if you had 9 and something did 10 damage to you, that is inevitable death.
Instant,
Instant.
Yeah.
There's no going back from that. So that's how that would go. So as you were lying there, basically what could have happened was that the monster could have swiped at you again, and that could have killed you. But it wasn't really in its mindset. It really wanted the book. It wanted to take the book and go. So you were okay. But yeah. There you go. Well, I hope that was incredibly satisfying, especially the ending.
That's so good. We had 2 endings.
That was probably the best. I mean, that was the best thing. I did that for you. But 17 sounds like 70, and I think in numbers, like, I think from an audio perspective, I've got in my head 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, and that sounds like 17. It's the same thing, and it's a big old monster that's like otherworldly.
And your brain is shrinking, so...
And my brain is shrinking, so there's that as well. So there's so much going on.
We'll
there.
let you off.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Oh my god!
What was this scenario called?
This scenario was called The Dead Border. It is available in Gateways to Terror. If anyone gives a shit.
No, I just thought I'd look it up on YouTube and see.
Don't!
How people succeeded better than us.
Had done better.
Well, yeah, everyone.
How many hit points it had?
Yeah.
Alright.
How many
Don't look it up.
Shot the ghost?
It's called the fucking Escapee. That's what it's called. It's called the 70 hit point Escapee. I had a good time, so that's all that matters. So have you got any questions? I don't think there's anything that's that needs wrapping up. If you had touched that Cthulhu bookcase bookend, you would have ended up in a very interesting place. But no one
Really?
gave a shit.
No, I thought the key was inside. I wanted to touch it, but then people kind of like... I thought the key to the box was inside.
Yeah. The key is on James Gardner's person. Nobody wanted to check his pockets, so...
No, that man's pockets. No.
He's got money on him.
Feels
Go to
wrong.
his room first.
He's got
Yeah. No, also nobody checked all of the letters and stuff by the door, which I thought was quite sad. But all that had in it was stuff for Virginia, so business associate, letters and things, so it would have been... interesting. Virginia, I think you needed to get some documents, so they would have been on the bit by the...
I thought I only got my ledger. Got that. Succeed. Success for me.
Fine. But yeah, there's a bit more there. What else? I think you got everything. You saw Mrs. Madeira, which I wasn't expecting. Poor Tommy didn't get subjected to any dead bodies.
And no shoes. Shoes, Tommy.
Yeah.
He's now inherited some shoes from Mr. Gardner.
Yeah,
so
big.
to grow into them now.
Size 7.
Anything else? I think everything else was pretty much...
Did it wake up because I went close to it with the book?
No. Oh, actually, so here's an interesting little tidbit that you would never know otherwise. So the game is set at the solstice, spring solstice. So that's why I said it was June 21st, which I believe is the spring solstice.
Yeah,
so essentially, the story goes that James Gardner is trying to get into this fucking dream world thing, but the book that he's using to do so is a cursed book, and it is being used instead to bring him into the dream world, is to bring a being into this world, and he successfully manages to do that. However, that thing is meant to be called in the solstice. There's this time, this like longest fucking point or whatever it is when the body will shift in. So this is a convention scenario. The way it's meant to work is that about 45 minutes into the scenario or 3/3 into it, the body will start to animate, whether or not you have got the book or not.
Okay.
But in a longer scenario, it makes a bit more sense to say, once you kind of have seen most of the stuff and you're kind of like, especially because you guys were like, oh, I don't know what to do now. I was like, right, wait, let's wake him up. It's now time for the solstice. And that's the point in time which the monster comes in and inhabits the body. So there you go. Information. But it's annoying little bits and pieces that you'll just never know unless you read it yourself. But that's its life. Anyway.
Thank you.
Fuck me. 70? It's fine. I think you could have done it in 70 though. That's the thing. Like if you had kept whacking into him.
How much damage
Those
did we
rolls
do?
were bad though. You did in the end. Well, you did exactly 17.
17.
And then when he hit the floor, it was another 10, so it was 27. But what you guys all did was 17. So you did do it. But if you had shot him a few times and there was a lot of you guys going insane and a lot of you guys being pissed. There's a lot of shit rolls. So that was a bad combat. But if you had had a better combat, I reckon you could have done it in 70.
I think the days really messed us up.
Yeah.
And I was just
That days was a bad.
Yeah, that was clutch, but it was hard for us.
Yeah. And that's why his dex is so low. So it allows everyone to have one go before that kicks in. Clever! Anyway, there you go. But what wasn't clever was my numbers. Okay, goodbye now. It's been a wonderful evening.
That was so fun.
And we actually managed to start and finish in one day. So
Guys,
that's a personal highlight.
we're getting better at this.
An actual one shot.
An actual one shot done in one shot. It's meant to be a 1 hour scenario, but
We can't do that.
that's okay. That's okay.
It's a one shot.
I love that Beth is already asleep. I'm already asleep. Like
I'm asleep.
It's taken. Okay, all right. Okay, guys, have a wonderful evening, one and all. Thank you for joining me. Apologies for my numbers. Maybe I should get a mod in who can like keep me right.
So
but
close.
Otherwise, what a pleasure. Nice to see you,
Great.
Beth.
So good.
Oh,
Nice to
lovely
see you,
to see your
Rusty.
face.
Nice to see you,
So
Rick
close.
Rack. Nice to see you, Karina. Bye.
Bye.
Have a lovely evening. Right, I'm gonna hit
Bye.
end stream. Bye. Wait, do you want to end the stream? Yes, I do. See you later.